Hello, America. It's time to check the nonsense at the door, clear the cobwebs between your ears, and have a rational-ish conversation. This is the lost art of common sense.
I poop myself, but I love pancakes.
I forgot to change that from last week when you were going to be here.
Oh.
I apologize for nothing.
That is awesome.
We are not a professional
Oh my
show.
goodness.
That was Kevin's birthday card, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm Josh.
And I'm Kevin.
And I'm Matt.
And this is the Lost Art of Common Sense, Season 4, Episode 37. And we're talking about the U.S. cities that are dumpster fire, whatever I named it. Talking about the Tuesday dumpster fires. I changed the title from the notes to the thing. Today we're going to be talking about the election results from Tuesday, as well as some interesting happenings of the week, and what it does or doesn't mean for the Republican Party and the country in general. So let's start off with you, Matt.
Do
What's
we have
up?
any books to plug or anything?
Oh, yeah, we do have a book to plug.
Can we plug something?
Look, it's been a week. I apologize for last week, by the way. Me and Matt were going to do it, and then my furnace capacitor just decided to go out, and I didn't realize it was the capacitor until after all the stores that carry those were closed. So, but yes, Pastor Action Jackson, great guest on the show, had a book. Link in the description below, as well as our other guest,
So I thought
Todd. Oh, see, look at there. Nobody cares about you, Kevin.
But no, I saw he has a studio and everything for his podcast, and I was like, why don't you do it from your car for us?
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi,
Hello,
Stephanie.
May or may not know who that person is.
You may not.
I may not. I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah, that was he does have a much nicer podcast studio than we do, probably in the church. The church has got like a newsroom set up in it, but
Yeah.
interesting books. If you do want to be a guest on the show and you want to plug a book, we don't care. You can come on and we will promote your book till the next season.
And we will we'll talk to
So you might want to get on early.
we'll talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this season always runs till like Christmas, right before Christmas.
Yeah. Well, we should have Mandani on. Zoran
Yeah, we
Mandani.
Yeah, we should ask him to be on.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on the elections Tuesday, Matt?
My thoughts were that sucks for New York. But you get what you get. You voted for him, so have fun with it. I don't know. I don't have many thoughts on it, other than I can't believe that happened. And have fun again. But as far as the rest of the country, I'm not sure. I didn't really put a whole lot of stock into it, to be completely honest with you.
You feel the same way, Kevin, or what are your thoughts?
Unsurprised, but disappointed in Virginia for electing Jay Jones, who basically said he wanted a Republican dead and his children. And
He won?
But he wanted his children to
He
die.
won.
He wanted his children to see him
Die.
die first, or was it he wanted
Yes.
his children to die
Oh.
first?
How did he win? Did anybody run against him?
Because he was a Democrat, and that was all people cared about. Because people don't take stock anymore. People don't care. Democrats pretty much feel the same way he does. They just don't voice it, but they did by their fucking votes. So,
And that was for
people in
the
Virginia. You're all pieces of shit who voted for him. So
yeah, that
fuck
was for
you.
the DA, right?
Yeah,
Not
He's the
DA,
district
the Attorney
attorney.
General,
Attorney General. Yeah,
the AG.
so he's
Wow.
the AG. So all you people in Virginia, go fuck yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
You take Cleveland's spot as the worst place in America.
Man.
that's a high bar that you just.
Yeah, it takes a
You
lot for me to
yeah.
dethrone Cleveland.
I mean, you hate Cleveland.
You always have
more
your
than I
chance to
hate
redeem
Thailand.
yourself.
I do hate Cleveland more than you hate Taiwan,
Taiwan.
and then Taiwanese people. It's not. I don't know if you hate Taiwan itself. Just their people. Just its
Just the
people.
people that live there.
See, I hate
Taiwan's great.
I hate the
Taiwan's great.
landmass of Cleveland. I
Fuck
hate the
Taiwan.
people of Cleveland. I don't know about the people of Cleveland, but I hate what Cleveland stands for. So
Cleveland rocks, man.
Cleveland.
Cleveland
Yeah,
rocks.
Cleveland does suck. I totally agree.
Everybody agrees on Cleveland sucks. I'm glad we got a
Except for
consensus.
Drew Carey.
So everybody knows there is a decent delay because of how the system works by sending comments from
It's about 20 seconds, I think.
to ours. So there is a bit of a delay.
But
You're a delay.
other than that, I
Your
wasn't
face is a
surprised
delay.
on Zimbabwe or whatever his name is.
That wasn't a surprise at all.
Zimbabwe?
No, I wasn't surprised by that. New Jersey, I thought there was a slim chance the Republicans take it, but I think the polling was off, which it always has been since 2015. So about a decade of bad polling. So that wasn't really a surprise. Virginia, like I said, I didn't think, but I also find it funny that all these progressive leftists decide not to vote for the black woman.
Yeah, I don't
What
think
happened
they.
in Minneapolis? Sorry.
Minneapolis. That actually is where the communist guy from not our country who hates our country
Sudan
didn't win.
or Somalia.
He did not
From
win.
Somalia. He
Okay.
did not
Yeah.
win.
Good God.
So Minneapolis, you're still a shithole, but you're not Virginia. So
Well, and they
you're
better.
not as bad as Cleveland. So
They just better hope Trump doesn't do what Germany just did and revoke everybody. I think Somalia is still pretty messed up, but like Germany's kicking all the Syrian refugees out.
I think we just denied a bunch of Syrian or a bunch of refugees from somewhere, Uganda or something.
Yeah, I think one of them, because like technically, if you have refugee status, as soon as the reason why you left is resolved, technically you not necessarily have to, but can be made to go back.
Yes. Well, they can revoke your status, and you have to go back. Don't you have to?
Yeah,
Aren't you then an illegal alien?
technically.
I mean, you got like 2 months or something like that to get back home or something. They give you a grace period. It's not like that day. You're like, why are you leaving? Why are you still here?
Yeah. Well, so do you think the election, like Gavin Newsom's like, yeah, this is a starting point, or I don't know, we're ascending. The Democrat Party's ascending. I mean, all these elections were all in pretty blue or heavy blue purple states. I was a little surprised in Virginia for the governor's race just because,
I thought it'd be closer.
well, and they seem to like Youngkin. So you think, because he was an anomaly
Yeah.
by him winning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Virginia used to be pretty red till about 2004. Then Washington expanded greatly, and it turned blue because a bunch of people were moving to Virginia from the commute.
So basically, all the people that live on the border of Virginia, Washington D.C. are making decisions for the
That's
entire
basically
state.
it. You see the corridor from the interstate from Virginia to Washington D.C., and that's the main population area, and that's where all the votes went to the Virginia governor and the AG.
Kind of seems like states need to adopt an electoral college as well.
I agree.
That'd be good.
So,
Yeah.
what was the question though?
Gavin Newsom came out and was saying that this is a sign that the Democratic Party is ascending, like they finally got their shit together. And other than him being a total idiot, I disagree.
I don't. I think it's something to worry about. I don't know if they're ascending, but I think Republicans
I'm not
have to
liking this.
learn how to win with Trump on the ballot. A lot of places that voted Trump +2, +3 in Virginia voted +4, +3 to the governor and the AG and stuff.
Do you think Trump not being on the ballot made a difference, Matt?
Probably.
I just never understood that. Like, I get like someone's like, they really hate how things went under Biden, so they want to, they want to change, so they went out and voted for Trump. But like, just because that person's not running or a person you really like isn't running, you just flat out don't vote.
You don't vote.
Yeah, I don't
Some
understand.
Turnout
people
for
probably,
Republicans
don't
was
vote.
low, was a lot lower. turnout for Democrats was a lot higher. So read into that as you will. In New Jersey by plus 400,000 since like 2024. Or yeah,
I don't get the
Okay.
whole New Jersey thing.
so that was suspicious. There's also some suspicious stuff that happened. Like the Virginia governor was losing up until about 3 a.m. again. So
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of I saw a lot of interesting videos on like TikTok. People were like, "Hey, I'm gonna go vote for the 5th time right now, or I'm gonna go vote again," and they do, and they vote multiple times
that's
because
because when you don't have voter ID, people,
yeah,
you know.
you can just do whatever you want and
We'll get into some
fuck
of
the
that
election.
too in the Happenings. I guess something I want to say about that. Oh yeah, happy
today.
16th birthday, Alan. He's
Happy birthday, Alan.
Happy birthday,
Steal
Alan.
your mom's car.
Don't do that. That'd be mean.
Take it.
Here to give out good advice to the young.
Don't take
Oh, yeah.
any advice from Kevin ever.
He will never steer you wrong. I don't know what you're
Speaking
talking about,
of,
Fish.
this is kind of weird, so I threw it in there because I wanted to see what y'all thought about it. But so Zoran's message to Donald Trump after he won, and this is a quote: "New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you have to get through all of us." What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know.
He said that. I didn't hear it.
Yes, that was like part of his victory speech.
Well, I mean, if they're illegal, then
Oh,
go through
I
them
thought
and
he just said,
throw them in the
"Hurry."
throw them on a fucking plane, get them the fuck out of here if they're illegal.
He does realize that every single human being
in the
on
world,
this side of the planet is an
on
immigrant.
everybody outside like a small area of fucking like Africa is an immigrant from somewhere.
Yes.
Even Native Americans were not native here. They went across the land bridge from Russia through. They're Asians.
Yeah, I don't think native is the correct word, and you're grounded. Uh,
Said, "Turn the volume up."
who?
Mom Donnie said that to Trump.
Oh, I thought he said turn it to us, like I thought we weren't.
No.
And yes,
I don't know what the hell he
he
means
is
by
an
that.
idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't. He's a mayor.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he thinks he has, what kind of power he has. But if I was Trump, I'd be like, fuck him. You know, we're not going to bail him out. We're not going to send him anything. So deal with it.
He's gonna. I think he's gonna only send what's like contractually obligated in the bare minimum.
Did you happen to get that thing I sent you? I don't know.
What thing?
Did you read any of the messages that me and Matt sent today?
No, when I get out and there's like 400 messages, I just scroll through and get them off my screen.
It was a video of him like, so he did this whole thing like the day after he won. Also, he's like, remember when I asked you to stop sending me money? Well, hold up. I'm wanting you to just send me money.
Well, he did that in a speech and he did it in a commercial. He did it like 2 places.
Yeah.
He was just like, "Yeah, I need you to give me money because it's going to cost money to do all this stuff."
Was this after? Was this the thank you New York City?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here you guys
So
keep
get to
talking.
about 105, 106.
All right, you guys keep talking about stuff, and I'll.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
it was
mean,
messed up.
it's supposed to be one of the
I'm
greatest
trying to
cities in the
find-
world, and basically, they're idiots.
Well, and then it's crazy because he asked like he
never
thanks
forget.
every
They forgot.
yeah, and
So.
it's just crazy how he's thanking all the everybody other than the blue collar workers that really didn't vote for him. But or no, he did. He did thank the blue collar workers, and they didn't even vote for him because they don't want him there. They don't like him. But he thanked like every other country.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, he doesn't. He's not a fan of America.
He's not.
No.
He had a bunch of American, like anti-American people at his party, and so I mean, there's been a bunch of videos. I don't know how old they are, or whatever. I mean, they're not too old because obviously the internet, but about
Right.
Islamic people saying no, we don't want to go in there guns blazing because we'll never defeat America. What we got to do is infiltrate by immigration and subvert their population. That
Okay.
is the new tactic from Islam to pretty much poison America from within. So what
Well, I
they're
do
doing,
find it
that
funny how he used to be way anti-police, um, wanted to dismantle them, defund them, and everything. But since running for mayor and learning that, hey, I need the police, and the police are good, he's kind of backed off on that a little bit. I didn't
I think
realize that
still a
till I
bunch of
looked it
people
up.
are planning on turning in their resignation
Oh,
though.
I'm sure they are. Yeah,
Upwards of
because
4,000.
yeah,
Josh, do you have that video?
out of the 35,000.
Yeah, but hold on, let me see something. I want to make sure Matt's part of this. For some reason, he's not.
That's
Of course, I'm not.
There you go. Let me drag it down the bottom. You know, Matt, I don't think I like your attitude.
Hey,
In
you're the
fact,
one that
I'm not going to
I wasn't
drag you to
part
the
of.
bottom. I'm going to drag you behind the background.
Yeah, after this, I'll get into something else.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
here's Kevin's video.
About I just fast forward.
New era for this city. Oh, and one more thing. Remember how I told you a few months ago to stop sending us money? You can start again. This transition requires staff, research, and an infrastructure that can meet this
Basically
moment.
free stuff.
And it will be made possible by the people who built and believe
Yeah.
in this movement. So I hope you'll make a
Yeah,
donation at
use all that money that-
transition2025.com. Now let's get to work.
Let's get to work, Kevin.
Yeah. Just use all that money that
The
you.
way he smiles, the way he acts is just so fucking fake.
He is pretty
I-
fake.
I mean,
Is 100% fake.
his mom taught him well because his mom was a Hollywood producer or something.
Well, and I like how his mom kind of outed him as like, oh yeah, he's not American whatsoever and does not like America. And have fun.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just waiting to see what New York's like in a year.
I just don't understand why people come to
Maybe
America.
he does good. I don't fucking know, but as of right,
He's
I don't
not.
think it. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I've been surprised.
When does he
before.
take power? January?
Yeah,
January?
January, like after the first of the year.
Yeah.
I don't know. See,
one other
I
thing about
think
the-
there's no. He could accidentally do a good job. I don't know how he could do a good job unless he just totally flips on everything he said. And I do not understand why people who hate this country come to this country and try to change it. If you hate it, leave. Like, what's the initial draw? Why are you here?
Islam. I'm telling you, it's Islam. It's how they want to do it. They want to change America into.
Well, that is true. There are problems in this country. There are areas in the country where they're setting up these little like miniature
Yeah,
things where
Dearborn,
they're trying to
Michigan.
mix Sharia law and stuff.
Dearborn, Michigan is like 80% Muslim, and that's where those Halloween people, the one that are going to do a terrorist attack on Halloween came from.
Yeah.
So
they probably got a lot of people looking at them.
yeah, then they're like a camp in Texas.
Yeah, they're trying.
Yeah.
They got shut down.
Oh, did they get shut down?
Yeah, Texas isn't going to put up with
Okay.
Sharia law because you can't have that. You can't have two sets of laws in a country. But they try to do it under freedom of religion. Like, it doesn't matter. The law of the land is the law of the land.
Yeah.
Well, you can have those. You can have the sovereign citizens. Just
Like, if
travel.
are you talking about?
Just set up shop. Just go to Seattle.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Seattle's welcome.
Yeah, they'll
to anybody
welcome
who
you.
wants to make their own sovereign nation in the middle of the city.
Oh, yeah. And they call it the summer of love.
Yeah.
So these are all, like I said, bluish purple areas.
Blue.
I think you kind of said it, but do they have any nationwide implications? Like, is there stuff that Republicans need to worry about, or like, say, independents that are kind of freaked out that New York City, the largest city in the country, just elected a communist? You can say he's
Matt, you can take this one first. I've got a lot to say, and you probably don't want to follow me.
and he'll probably interrupt you anyway halfway through. So
Probably.
I'll try not to.
Which one was the question?
These are all blue or bluish purple areas. Do the elections have any nationwide implications?
and then I kind
Yeah.
of expanded on it, as in, do Republicans or even independents that are kind of freaked out that the largest city in the country just elected a communist?
I mean, I think some of them are kind of freaked out by it. I'm just kind of scratching my head at it still, and I'm not even that big into politics. I don't know. There's probably some that are worried and some that are be like, okay, well, let's give it a little bit. And then when he completely sucks, are they allowed to impeach him, or how does that work?
Yeah, I think
You can
anybody can be
recall
ousted.
mayor if they don't. They don't. If he
I was
doesn't
gonna say,
fill his
can he get
mayoral
kicked out of
duties, they
office?
can recall him. I think with enough
Okay,
votes or whatever signatures.
yeah, I don't know how that worked.
I don't know. I don't know how New York works, so I don't know New York law either. So I
Works
know
real dumb.
it probably does work real
Bring in
dumb.
Rudy. He'll be better than this guy.
So
I mean, you can literally just like go back through history and be like, "Hey, when were things the most proper or prosperous and safe in New York City?" Oh, within at least the most recent,
yeah,
history within the last few decades. And it's Rudy Giuliani, a Republican.
yeah,
Let's just keep voting for Democrats.
yeah.
Till he was in Borat.
Well, De Blasio, he was a communist. He honeymooned in Cuba during the travel embargo
Yeah.
or restrictions or whatever.
Yep.
Like his wife was a hardcore communist. And De
So,
Blasio had butter teeth. They're
did you have
gross.
anything to add, Matt, or
No, I was done. I don't. Yeah.
do they have any nationwide implications? Yes. One, young females are dumb. 18 to 29, 80% of females voted for 70 to 80% all the elections voted for Democrats. Um, I would almost call to repeal the 19th Amendment because of it. Because they vote with emotion. They don't vote off policy. They don't vote off fact. They vote off white guilt and guilt. They are an emotional voter. So it is. I'm not saying all women. I'm saying 80% of them because it was proven. So yeah, that was one thing. Young men also heavily voted for Mom Donnie or whatever the fuck his name is. 40% of young men in New York voted for Mom Donnie. So 18 to 29. So obviously there's a disconnect. The young men also voted more for the other areas by 10%, 10 points or whatever in Virginia and New Jersey. So I think
the fuck they're doing.
I think what we have
Pretty
to
much.
learn is I think the state of the Republican Party is broken right now. We're divided. I don't know if that's by plants or whatever or
More so than
psyops,
Democrats?
more so than Democrats. Democrats, they don't. They've embraced the fucking far left. Democrats have somehow went
I don't
from
think all Democrats have. I think their crazy base is energized, and I
no,
do not.
because any Democrat that didn't fucking go far left is now basically a Republican.
I think that's the problem. I don't think the Republican Party's fractured. I think we've had an
The Republican
influx
Party is
of
fractured.
so many abandoned people. No, like the Democrat Party is fractured. There's literally a civil war between people like AOC, Mondani, and the old guard. That's fractured.
To be fair, I said 80%.
And he did give an age group.
Yeah, 18 to 29. Or, maybe we should repeal the 19th Amendment when they're 35. I'm serious. There's young women do not vote by policy or by
Well, it
for
seems
the
like
most
young
part.
people in general, but there is
say
a
most people,
glaring,
young people.
there is a glaring, like Kevin's not wrong as far as like percentages go.
No.
Like if you
Yeah.
go for voter percentage, he's not wrong. I would like to understand why, like Kevin says, well, yeah, maybe they're emotional voters, something like they can be, I guess you're saying they can be manipulated into white guilt or whatever, but like, why is that? It's weird.
Yeah. Because young women have been taught anymore that, having kids and being married is bad.
I would have gone with educated, but that's fine.
Experience.
Anymore it's about self. It's not about family. It's not about starting a family. It's about self. So, when you have to think outside of yourself, and you're actually taking care of another human being for the most part, or in a family dynamic, you start thinking about outside world things like, hey, what's best for my family, not best for people of color somehow you think they're subjugated or whatever. You know, you have to. They have emotions, and they have to. I think put them somewhere, and they're putting them towards guilt and
Yeah.
towards these fake outcries of racism and Nazism and all this bullshit that the left throws
Isms
up.
and
The isms. Yeah.
phobiasms. Where Kevin's
So-
biggest problem is
Get your hand off my penis!
just slapping them back.
But I mean, see, Matt, that's why I didn't want you to go after me because I didn't know if you want to
No,
follow this up.
you're totally fine. I knew that was going to go there.
But I mean, there is a disconnect, I think, within young voters, and we brought young men to the Republican Party for Donald Trump, and I don't know if we're holding them because the whole anti-Israel, anti-whatever or pro-Palestine thing has fractured people on the right. This Nick Fuentes thing, who the fuck cares? That guy's a douchebag who voted for Kamala Harris. Why the fuck does anybody think he's on the right? Anyways,
I don't know who that is.
I was
he's that
going to say,
racist
who's
Nazi dude that fucking Tucker Carlson had on that everybody got all up in arms about.
Oh,
Tucker Carlson also went weird about Israel and Candace Owens.
it
These
seems
are
like
people
the
that-
Jews broke a lot of people,
Yeah, and I don't get it.
like irrationally so. Like you can disagree or have your opinion on all the stuff going on in the Middle East, but like I'm talking about straight up broke people.
Yeah. So
Like
yeah,
that didn't make any sense.
I don't get it either. It's like our fucking trans issue. It's the rights trans issue, really. I mean, it's because everybody who believes Israel should be a state, is somehow, I don't know. It's just somehow like this whole being paid by Israel thing. Israel shit. I mean, Israel wants to send me $7,000 for being pro-Israel, so be it. But I believe Israel should be a state. It's the only Western civilization in that area. So I don't care, and I don't care about the people trying to come over here and infiltrate us and take over our cities. So
I think you do care. You don't like
I
them.
do. I don't like them.
yeah, world without rules.
So is that like a new form of martial arts or?
Yeah.
Not sure.
So I think the right's got to figure out how to
Jiu-jitsu.
bring people back. The right's always had a bad messaging problem. It's been
I
horrible.
don't. Do they need to bring people back?
Because
I mean,
without-
that's the
No.
nationwide implication that I saw in it is like, and it's because people don't pay attention. It's like the big thing was affordability, totally not paying attention to what's been going on. Technically, here's the thing: under Biden, shit went up like over 20% in inflation. That's never going down. Can things go cheaper? Yes, but they try very hard to prevent
Not to.
deflation. And I am not really sure why, because it makes the U.S. dollar stronger, but I think it fucks with the stock market.
Who cares about the stock market? It'll rebound.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, people think that they're going to wake up and it's going to be 2020 again or dreaming. Like, are things going to get cheaper as energy prices go down? Yes. But just like
Except
straight
for
up
houses.
prices going down, that's not going to happen because the market has been half-ass correcting itself for some, not necessarily anybody I know, but like where people making more money or whatever.
Okay, it's not corrected for me. I can tell you that. But well, I think, like I said, the right's always had a problem because Trump was really the only shining light in the Republican Party for the last 20 years, well, ever, pretty much since Reagan, because the person he is, his showmanship, he's funny. People on the right are usually pretty dry. Look at Mike Johnson. That dude is probably the driest person I've ever heard speak. But I'm
He's
not saying
funny.
he's
I liked him.
bad, but he's very dry to where
You just like because he reminds you of Steve Carell.
He's just funny. No, he's not.
I mean, other than that guy from, was it Louisiana? Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Yeah, he's
I thought you were
funny.
talking about Bobby Boucher.
No, yeah, Bobby Boucher, water boy. But I mean, the right's got a problem because for the most part, people are boring because they're more about policy than, the cliques that like AOC or Jasmine Crockett or Rashida Tlaib or You know, even that fucking chick that has purple fucking hair and who's 150 and looks like Nosferatu.
Needs to go away.
Well, yeah, but how do you fix that? Because it's not like necessarily the Republicans have
Exorcist.
a
You can't.
bad messaging problem. It's the shit that these people are listening to. But I also don't understand because nobody watches.
Josh.
Where'd Josh go?
Did I
Nobody
disappear
watches
again?
Josh.
You did disappear.
Yep.
What the fuck happened there?
Nobody
I
watches
don't know.
you,
You guys
Josh.
disappeared on my end, so I unplugged my mini fridge. Damn it! This shouldn't be happening. Oh, I was the one that disappeared. Now I'm
You
back.
are the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but like today in the
Like
press
perfect
conference,
timing.
like Trump talking about bringing down drug prices on. I don't want to diet and exercise, so I'm going to take whatever.
Hey, that
those-
stuff works.
I'm
That
not saying
stuff
it
works.
doesn't,
Don't
but
make fun
there's
of
like $1,200 to $1,300 a month, and he brought it down to like $250 a month.
That's awesome.
Or other products that
Now I can
are
actually get it again.
prescriptions
It's
that
a
we pay
$50
$300
copay,
plus
I think.
dollars a month for, and everyone else in the world pays 10. He's like, yeah, we'll pay 20. Everybody else pays 20. Nobody ever talks about any of that shit. And yeah, technically some groceries are down. Prime cut beef is up. Hamburger's probably going to go down because they're bringing in all that beef that he's bringing in from Argentina.
Which sucks because the
Argentinian beef.
the beef farmer, or you know, the cattle farmers, the cattle farmers, they're not seeing these profits from this beef as much. These are a lot of the processing plants.
Yeah, cattle farmers have nothing to do with the price of beef.
It's
That
all
is set
processing.
by the meat packers.
So yeah,
Blame
So-
Tyson.
yeah, no shit, no, do blame them.
Fuck Tyson.
Pretty much those
Argentinian beef
those
tastes funny.
You know, those processing plants have pretty much ruined every small town processing area. I mean,
Well, if more friends would tell other friends about this show, they wouldn't have that problem. So make sure to tell your friends about the Lost Art of Combat. We will
Yeah.
help them
Yes.
to feel dumb about themselves to where they don't want to feel dumb
Yeah.
anymore.
if
And they'll do some
anybody feels
research.
dumb from listening to us, and they probably are dumb.
There is something about foreign beef, though, because I remember when we went to Mexico that one time
Yeah.
for spring break, and
And
the
that
Big
fucking
Mac
McDonald's
tasted weird.
funny.
Yeah. But all that stuff coming up from there it just gets turned into hamburger meat.
Well, I think
You're not going to get an Argentinian T-bone
they don't use steroids and all that bullshit.
or whatever the hell
Whatever
place we're
the-
bringing in.
I don't know. What cattle
This
eat
just
down
doesn't
there.
taste right with all the hormones and the steroids.
The cattle down there eat probably like bamboo and shit. I don't know, or whatever.
I would think that would make them fatty. A lot of sugar.
Maybe, I don't know.
You ever seen a skinny?
Maybe they're eating all the
Panda?
cocaine plants. That's why it tastes weird.
That could be it. So what has to be done? Like, what
I
can we
think what
do
you
when
have to
people vote
do-
based on propaganda and emotion? Because that's what they're voting on.
Well, I mean, like you gotta. I mean, I think Trump did it right. He went on these podcasts and, you know, he reached where younger people like listen. Younger people are not listening to Fox News. They're not putting on NPR. They're not putting on fucking AM radio. What they are doing is listening to podcasts or watching podcasts, whatever the fucking way somebody does podcasts. I mean, we should know we're on it, but I don't. But I mean, I think that's the way. Yeah, get your message out there. That's what any local election should do. I mean, if anybody in our area, like if anybody was running for government in our area, I would do our show. I mean, basically, our audience is a lot of friends and, you know, family and shit. I mean, and some randos. But for the most part, so I mean,
We
why
like
wouldn't you?
randos.
Why wouldn't you go to a small
Randos are good.
podcast in your area?
Yeah, get like 6 viewers.
Whatever. I mean,
We have international viewership, so
yeah,
not sure if that's still true, but it was.
it was.
I mean,
But-
but here's the
Big
thing,
time.
though. You can go and do all this stuff, and the problem is there are more people now that favor socialism than ever before, and it's all based on the same bullshit. Well, it hasn't been tried here, or they think that because we're currently on, not even on paper, but it seems like we're this affluent, rich country that, oh, we have enough money here, so socialism will work. No, because eventually you do run out of other people's money. So just telling them that isn't going to work. Like they've been the Democrats are very good at identifying a problem and then basically just promising free shit to get people out of it.
They also are pretty good at creating a problem to tell people they can fix it.
Well, that's true.
So that's their biggest thing is they create problems and tell people we're the ones to fix it.
Yes. You got any ideas on it, Matt, or you just agreeing with Kevin? I feel like nobody's agreeing with me today.
I agree with
Well,
both of
you're
you.
wrong.
We're putting money on Solana.
It's a meme coin or a coin. I don't know.
Yeah, I know about Solana.
We don't have capital.
I don't have any
If
money.
we had more viewers and listeners
that like, subscribe. Do you know what? It's not even like, subscribe. That's all bullshit. Just watch the show.
Just watch the
That's
show.
what it is. Oh, we do have to hit at least 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, so we need people subscribers. To subscribe. Yes, so if you are just randomly stopping, like watching, please do hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, but we have never gotten kicked off or had an episode deleted on Rumble.
No,
so that's really the place to go.
Yeah,
because sometimes Kevin will say some horrendously inappropriate things that YouTube doesn't like.
No, never.
No, I don't. They're just small-minded.
It's their fault that they don't agree with me.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the best way to do it is social media, podcast.
Well, and you're not wrong. Like Vance is pretty good at it. Little throwback to the episode we're gonna have last week. He did go as his own meme.
That was hilarious.
So he's pretty good on it, but he's just good on social media because he doesn't take himself too seriously. But Trump was actually good at reaching people with social media, and there aren't a whole lot of Republicans in power that do that. And just as a side beef, people in Washington are way too busy. Congressmen, senators, they shouldn't be doing as much shit as they're doing.
No, and I think they need to do long form types of things because I think people can portray you as a monster if they don't know who you are as a person.
Well, it doesn't matter because most people get their news from TikTok, so they get it in snippets.
Yes.
And if you don't do any bilateral searching or to find context in what you're watching, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. I don't know what the answer is. Maybe bring in fresh people.
64.
Younger people, not, Chuck Grassley. Just say.
That is 100% true.
I mean, that's why socialism works. I mean, not works, but it works to convince people because people don't want to work to get their shit. They want to get handed free shit.
I just don't understand how there literally isn't one example throughout the entire human history where socialism has worked.
Well,
yet dumbasses keep trying it.
It'll work this time.
And it always generally ends with millions of people dying.
Yeah, because of starvation and food lines and bullshit.
They won't have that because they'll have city-run grocery stores.
But you know who is fucking always, prosperous? The people in charge.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah. That's what leads to communism. That's why it always leads to communism. Or dictatorship.
Tommy bad.
Every time.
Every time.
So, what's your next question?
Next question is a question we've asked this many times before, but with people embracing a completely polar opposite form of, I guess, government to what ours were founded on, are we getting closer to the flashpoint of separation as a country since the Civil War? Like, are we closer to that? As in not closer like, hey, we're disagreeing, but like to something like that actually happening?
Matt?
I don't think it'll happen. I think we're closer than we've been in a long time. But I don't think it's going to get to that point where it actually starts a war. As far as people disagreeing with each other, yeah, that's obviously, yes, that's happening. And there are certain people that are just take things way too far and go overboard either for clicks or just because they're fucking cuckoo birds.
Cuckoo birds.
Cuckoo birds. That's a nice way. That's a nice thing to say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna come up to a war, but I think I think we're closer than we've been in quite a while, just because nobody can take shit anymore. If they don't like something, they have to make a fuss about it and just go way overboard and then do all the propaganda shit to get everybody else on their side, even though most of it's not true and they probably know it's not true. They just don't care. They just want to be like, you need to agree with me, and if you don't, fuck you.
Oh,
So
that's the way Matt lives his life. One
What?
fuck you at a time.
Pretty much.
Can I have a quick question about this comment? I generally don't share a lot of crypto stuff because I want to steal that for myself. But has there been a blockchain that has been compromised yet?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea what
Because
that is.
that's the whole thing behind crypto and all that stuff is the blockchain is supposed to be like, solid.
Yeah, and
I don't know if one has been
impenetrable.
corrupted yet.
Is it
Other than just the bullshit that they do to, they'll make some bullshit coin, pump it and dump it, and then anyone who has it is
Pretty
screwed.
much gets fucked. Yeah.
I do that in the toilet a lot.
Also, the problem
Pump
with
it and dump it.
Crypto.
Crypto is the same as the stock market. I think it's a little easier to play.
Yeah.
But it just seems to me, I don't know that much about crypto, but I do know that my small, minuscule portfolio in crypto pretty well follows the stock market.
Yeah, it was supposed to be something that doesn't.
Because we're not buying the right coins.
Stock market, but it never
crazy dog.
It has always followed the stock market. It follows Bitcoin. That's what it does for the most part.
In Bitcoin. No, that's not how blockchains work. See, I don't even know what a blockchain is.
What the fuck is a blockchain?
No one does.
I feel like it's a chain that you would see in that movie that Jack Black was recently in.
Super Mario Brothers?
Minecraft.
Oh.
I
don't know if that's true.
I got a buddy who tries to explain this all to me, and he can just tell within about 5 minutes that my brain is turned off, but I'm really trying.
What is blockchain? The system in which a record of transactions, especially those made in a cryptocurrency, is maintained across computers that are linked in peer-to-peer network.
Yeah, that did nothing for me. Did anybody notice my brain turned off?
Dude, my eyes glazed over. I didn't know what you said.
It's very complicated.
It's a shared digital ledger that records transactions in a secure and transparent way across a network of computers. Data is stored in blocks, which are linked together chronologically to form a chain. This structure is decentralized, meaning no single entity controls it, making it very difficult to tamper with, alter, or hack.
Trading Bitcoin would have to attack the blockchain, I guess. I think that's how it works.
Whatever, you don't know what it means either.
He's
trying to use common sense, which I appreciate.
That's just simple terms. That's what Google says.
No, you said a lot of big words, and I stopped listening.
Blame Google.
I blame Google for a lot.
Blame Google.
I don't see. Here's the thing, though. So if we have all these people, because it's going to be hard to bring these people back, other than starvation. So if people want to do their own thing and you want to have a social thing, cool. Carve them out for a while. Let's carve them out for a decade.
See, I think we're very close to a civil war.
Well, but we don't need to have a civil war.
They just murdered Charlie Kirk. They
would lose.
Else just threatened somebody to, kill them and have their children dead, and they won. I think that is the sentiment of a lot of Democrats right now.
I think there's so much violent rhetoric coming out of
that. If somebody killed us for our political views, I think people would celebrate if they knew who we were.
They'd look us up. We get a shit ton of views.
We wouldn't appreciate it because we're dead. So I don't know. I think we're closer than we've ever been. I think, Matt, since the Civil War. I think it's not going to take a lot to light a match to set it off.
It's like Hunger Games.
I just don't think people realize what it means for when the civilized become uncivilized. And I'm not talking about these dipshits that are going around. It would be the
downfall of America.
I think at that point you just carve it out then. It's like, all right, you know what? We're going to give the coastals You know, the East and West Coastals in Illinois, maybe Minnesota. We're going to give you a decade.
How about just southern Minnesota?
There you go. We're
Like
going to give you a
this-
decade. We're not going to help you. We're not going to attack you. But you can't travel. You're going to have to, if you're in the middle, you're kind of screwed. And you can even carve up Illinois because I think most of that state's red too. But like, we're just going to let you do your thing.
Basically, Cook County and Chicago.
And then we'll see what it looks like after 10 years.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it's going to either look a lot like Idiocracy, but without all the fancy stuff.
That's what I would do. I would be like, hey, if you're
Or
on
the
West,
SpongeBob movie where they
if you
lost
want-
the
if
recipe
you, if
to
you
the
want to
Krabby
go
Patty.
to your socialist utopia, here's New York, here's the upper East Coast. You can have all the West Coast and give them like, I don't know, another state and be like, move there. And you have 1 year after that, you're stuck where you are.
Yeah, I don't care if these people want to try these experiments, but don't try dragging us down with you.
Exactly.
I mean, they literally tried it during the original 13 colonies. I forgot which one it was, but they almost all died. So it's
That's
not
'cause
like
it
it's
doesn't work.
technically it's not like it's never been tried here before.
That is true. It has been tried here.
Yeah, and it was horrible, and they almost all died. Do you think the Republicans are going to hold the House and Senate a little early in the midterms, and how should they platform? You know, and how could they lose? Other
That's a
than
Kevin question.
Orange Man bad, I vote for the opposite party.
How could they lose? Or how could
The
I think
Cheeto
the
Man.
Democrats have a chance to take the House. I think the Senate is going to stay Republican. I think the House is more up for grabs. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. I just think the House is such a slim majority right now. People tend to vote the opposite in a midterm, anyways. So
I don't
that's already
understand that.
looking. So people always, I mean, usually the midterms never go the way better. I mean, and I think the only way the Republicans can platform is if New York
mom
is
would
all of a
know.
sudden a cesspool by then.
Is that going to matter though? I mean,
It
New
will.
York's
I think
pretty
it will.
cesspool.
I think people, if New York, well, I mean, even more of a cesspool. Like,
I mean,
just
the one good
horrible.
thing going for the Republicans is Mondami is now like the
face.
poster boy for Democrats.
So he's going to be plastered everywhere, I think. Unless he starts doing bad, then all of a sudden you won't hear from him again.
If he starts doing bad, he might be plastered all over the city.
But I think there's already people trying to move out of New York. I've seen a couple videos of different realtors saying, yeah, we've been flooded with phone calls about people wanting to buy places in Florida and Texas and places that, are better. But, it's like they're like locusts. They'll fucking go there and vote the same fucking way because they're morons.
Well, that is true.
I think
Hopefully, Republicans, pull off some pretty kick-ass gerrymandering.
90% of women who were married, whose combined income was over $500,000, voted for Mondani, and they're going to move out.
I'm just going to vote before I go.
Just so they can put it on Instagram, they voted for him.
Yeah, you can lie.
Yeah. So maybe they did, but exit polling
Maybe they
showed
did.
that
So
higher
that
income.
Maybe they voted the other guy.
That was pretty much my last question. But do you think? I don't think the Republican ever had a chance in hell of winning. To be honest,
Where
in New York?
No. Silwa, no, he was. But it was a choice between two evils for New York. Cuomo, who killed your grandparents, or Mondani, who is just going to starve you and pretty much want you dead anyways. Everyone in the city dead.
Well, in what reality does Cuomo live in to where he thought he had a chance of winning anyway? He I have the experience. Like, everyone knows you're an ass.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I think Silwa was, people were like, why didn't he drop out and let Cuomo win? Because I don't think a lot of people were going to vote for Cuomo, or Silwa was going to vote for Cuomo anyways. They would have just not voted.
Yeah.
Well, and they just, I don't know. I guess no other Republican can gain traction in that city other than that one guy. But
listen, if there's two Democrats fucking running in my precinct and there's no Republican, I'm not voting. I'm not going to give either one the fucking chance. I'd rather not vote.
So-
I'll find a way to move out.
Just have Dave Portnoy run and be fine.
There
He's
you go.
moving too. He's moving
Is he?
Barstool out of New York.
Is he?
Yeah, he said he was thinking of
Oh, good.
fucking moving Barstool.
I would.
Damn.
Why would you stick around in a place where you can get hammered with regulations, taxes, and then the citizens are dumb enough to vote for Mondami?
That is true.
Did you see how many people have posted, hey, all you millionaires who said you're going to move out, why haven't you left yet? Like, you fucking idiots. Who do you think's going to pay for all your free shit, you dumb fuck?
They literally do not understand how anything works, and we'll kind of get into that.
And somehow they think like all the fucking housing, if all these people move out, that somehow housing is going to fucking like be cheaper. And when they move out,
theoretically it should be,
they're
but
not,
because of
people are not going to sell their place. All you have to do is spend 51% of your time in Florida. You don't have to pay taxes, New York State taxes or New York City taxes. So you can keep your place in fucking New York.
But even if people permanently move, there are other reasons why housing is so expensive.
Well, he's
in
going
New
to
York.
freeze housing costs or whatever.
I don't even know if he can do that.
They do.
He can do rent. I don't think he can do mortgage and stuff.
He said he
The
was gonna
mayor,
do fucking,
it's
he said he was gonna
himself.
freeze. He said, that I don't know if he can do it either, but that's what he said he was going to do, was freeze prices.
Yeah, from my understanding, there are a lot of the stuff he talks about he can't do.
Yeah.
Like raising taxes. He has to have the governor to do that. And she already said she's not doing it.
They can do city taxes.
Yeah.
Not to the extent that he's wanting to do.
I don't know. What the fuck's, why can't he? It's his
I
city.
don't know,
Yeah.
but Hochul said they're not raising taxes.
Well, I mean, obviously, there's got to be a fucking city
Well, not
council,
state,
so
but
you would hope that
city.
the fucking people of the city council are smart enough not to do it.
You'd think.
He still needs approval from the city council, I believe.
Yeah, but a lot of those
He's not a
people
fucking
that
dictator of New York. That's not
He
how
thinks he
fucking
is.
mayorship works.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
how
don't
it worked where
understand.
he's going.
I'm sure whoever he endorsed for city council though won though.
maybe.
Probably.
I think we can all agree that New York's dumb.
Yes.
Like they're always like, yeah, when New York's strong. Well, not in the brain.
Yeah.
The ones that
Not
were
so
left.
much.
All right, well, that's all I got for the main topic. You want to run into winners and losers?
Yes.
Let's do that.
In my book, you're a winner too.
I think you're a loser.
For Kevin. Matt, you got a loser?
I do. Well, I was trying to decide between two, but I will just go with Gold's Gym
Oh yeah.
in LA. Kicked out a woman. Of course, she also kind of went crazy on it, but kicked out a woman because she did not like having a man in the women's locker room getting naked right next to everybody. And
He was staring at her.
he was staring at her with his dick out and just going all over the place. And he wasn't one of those that tries very hard. I think he had an earring, but it was definitely a dude. And yeah, they kicked her out. They tore up her membership. They called the cops on her, on the woman that was mad that
In a situation like that, though,
in the
Matt,
locker room.
what is the level of overreaction? That's almost a form of sexual assault.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't
I
see
agree.
it, so I don't know what it is. I'm just trying to figure out,
The
like,
dick?
no, I'm talking about, like, they threw her out because she overreacted. Like, well, what was so bad about her reaction that, like, is over the top when a dude is
She
walking
was-
around in a female's locker room naked
Well, that's just the thing.
with a giant
She was,
female boner?
yeah.
I mean, it could have been small. I don't know.
She went outside, and at first she was kind of mad, and she was kind of yelling a little bit. And then once they were saying, "Nope, you got to go," this guy is fine, and he went into the locker room again. She goes out to the front, and she just starts screaming for everybody to hear, and does everything else like that. So that's when they called the cops, because she was making a huge scene, which
Yeah.
granted was valid,
She was
but
saying a dude was in the locker room and that everybody should be appalled by it.
yeah. So they were like, "Nope, you got to get the fuck out." So yeah, Gold's Gym is definitely my loser this week because that's not cool. Whatever. Yeah.
That was a good pick.
I think she should lose a lot of members, and I don't think That's why. Well, that's not why I dropped my membership to Planet Fitness. I just didn't go, but I can't stand anything about Planet Fitness at
No.
all.
Nope.
They are the exact thing they supposedly pretend they're against.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't judge here except for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, I went there for about 5 minutes, and then I was like, nope.
I mean, they got nice
That's just
equipment,
'cause-
but it's just like, I don't like. Now, do I like going to the gyms? You got those like when I used to go to the Y back in my lifting days, obviously that's been a while. The dipshits that would try to take like 5 machines at one time, or like,
Yeah,
5
that's
pieces.
stupid.
I would just take one. Hey, I'm on that. No, you're not. And I'm bigger than you, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my sets, and then I may allow you to finish your workout.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, there's like, but like there are certain gyms where it's cool to walk around with like a 5-gallon jug of water and scream, as you're, oh god, it's cool. I shit myself, right? We do that here, cool. But I mean, I don't know. It's like, come to Planet Fitness and moderately walk. Yeah, you're getting fit. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like the whole, because they're saying they don't judge, but then they judge, and those
They
people
judge
are
like
annoying.
crazy.
But I'm just saying, they have an alarm to tell them people that don't fit their, idea of what things should be.
I got the alarm set on me one time because what was it? I think I
You
dropped the
got
weight a
hit
little
with
bit.
the lunk alarm.
Yeah, I got hit with the alarm. It was me, and then there was a couple other guys. They were there. We were on break from work or something because it was right next door. So we were working out, and I was lifting a little bit, and then my arm just like, I was like, oh, I gotta drop this. So I dropped it and didn't really mean to, and then got hit with the alarm, and they're like, oh, what are you doing? And the guy came over to me and was like cussing me up, like, oh, you don't need to show off here. I was like, I literally just dropped it 2 inches and it made a noise. So whatever.
See, that's why that place sucks, and I will
Place
never
does
be a
suck.
member there again.
Planet Fitness.
No, so Planet Fitness and Gold's Gym are losers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fitness.
Yeah.
You
This is
guys.
why I'm fat, because every place is
Yeah.
turning gay.
No. One of the biggest mistakes I ever made was selling you all my home gym equipment, and then you just didn't use it. See, what's that excuse? I had my own lunk alarm, and I was real strict. I was a real prick.
I couldn't even pick it up without an alarm going off.
Hey, man, there's no working out here. That's for looks and for hanging clothes on.
That's exactly what it's for. So,
Yeah, I super
Nice.
regret selling all that shit because I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go to the gym forever now. And then I didn't. And I wish I had all that stuff back because I
I'm
hate
pretty
going
sure
to the
I
gym.
sold it, so
You know you did. I hope you sold it for less than what you paid for.
I probably did.
Well, I messed up my joints so bad last time I lifted that I'm never going to probably use more than 50-pound dumbbells again. So now I have to buy all that stuff again so I can work out at home.
Nice.
Get my swell on.
Yeah, me too.
Kevin's got a loser.
From the University of Iowa, dude trying to look pretty came an asshole.
Oh, this guy?
No thanks.
Yeah.
That person has been arrested and charged with 5 different charges.
Good.
Yeah.
People think they can do whatever the fuck they want and consequences don't happen because they don't agree with something. This is why we're closer to a civil war than I fucking think.
Do you know why we're closer to a civil
People
war?
are fucking think they're entitled to do whatever the fuck they want.
Someone can argue that the reason why we're so close to a civil war is because people are bottling up all their stuff. Like, someone shouldn't be able to do that without getting punched in the face.
Agreed. There has to be consequences, and that consequence should be immediate, like a punch to the face.
I'm just saying, like, generally back in the day when you were
That's
disrespectful
because there wasn't cameras everywhere, so
or
it's
you
a lot
were
easier.
running your mouth,
People
you know-
weren't filming everything, so it was
Yeah.
a lot easier to punch people and get away with it.
well, yeah, but
Yep.
like, I think nowadays a lot of people would cheer that on.
Yeah, but you're still going to get arrested because you're on fucking video fucking doing it. So
No, that's true.
It fucking
Yeah.
sucks. And you should be
Yep.
able to punch people who are fucking assholes.
What if you negotiate, Mortal Kombat?
What if you just yell Mortal Kombat? Isn't that the way that things should work?
I mean, technically.
Just start blaring the music, man.
Yeah.
Well, see, before,
Just
like,
have
if
it
you...
on your phone, if you blur the music, you can automatically at least punch somebody once.
That's
you
the
know
thing,
what
though.
it is. You know
I
what time
think.
it is.
If you both agree to Mortal
Mortal
Kombat,
Kombat? The
you
other
can
person
legally
doesn't even
fight.
have to.
If you agree, if two people agree they're going to fight, then yes, I don't think you can press charges. If
Well,
you just fucking
see, here's what I think, though. If somebody physically accosts you in any way, shape, or form, including screaming into your ear, that's their invitation to Mortal Kombat, and then it's up to you on whether or not you want to accept it.
This is why those people who fucking scream in the cop's face and the fucking immigration officers' faces, then they get pepper sprayed in the face. The officers can't get in trouble for that because those people are invading their space and are threatening them.
And screaming in somebody's ear, like we've said many times, is physical assault.
Yep.
Yes.
It can literally
If you want
damage
to
your
talk
ear.
shit from a ways away or whatever, fine. But if you want to get in somebody's face, there's going to be consequences, especially if it's a fucking officer of the law.
Yeah, I do love how in a lot of these areas, people aren't putting up with that shit as much.
Yeah.
My loser is New Yorkers because they were stupid and they elected a communist.
That was going to be mine, but yeah, I figured you'd had it.
Yeah, you did.
You did have it. Yeah.
You got a winner, Matt?
Not yet. You guys go.
Okay, well, I'm going to go to another college, which was awesome. BYU. Texas Tech's Team Barber's wife was severely injured in a car accident caused by a drunk driver. BYU fans have stepped up and helped raise more than $60,000 for them to help cover bills. So I just thought that was a pretty good, feel-good story. BYU's playing Texas Tech this week, so I thought that was awesome. They're doing it against a rival. I just thought that was a feel-good story. That good job, people. Good job, Mormons.
Way to go, Mormons.
And not just Mormons. I think Kirk Herbstreit, he put in $5,000 for it. There were some famous people put in money for it. So good on everybody who donated. It was a tragic accident. So I just thought it was a really good, feel-good story. That people shouldn't, not all of America sucks.
Yeah, and I don't know if we don't pay attention to the right stuff, but you think having winners, especially if you choose something like that, should be pretty easy every week and not so hard to find a winner. Super easy to pick a loser.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, my winner are sorry soybean farmers.
Ooh.
Because of Trump's little negotiation with China. I think they're buying $13 billion worth of soybeans or something like that. But China is the largest consumer of soybeans, and it was a huge hit to the farmers when they trying to get into a trade war with the United States. So they're moving beans.
What do they do with soybeans?
You can do anything with soybeans. If you remember the soy burgers in high school?
Yeah, was that what China's doing with it?
They probably do all kinds of shit with it. I don't know. They
Don't
buy
they
a
just
lot.
Eat rice? Wouldn't they just want rice?
I don't know if it was $13 billion or $5 billion.
Is that
I don't
racist? I don't know.
Maybe.
They're making fake rice out of soybeans.
Soy rice.
What does China do with U.S. soybeans?
They buy a lot.
Animal feed. Animal feed and cooking oil.
And then they send it all back.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care, whatever.
Do we buy beef and stuff from China? Or they send it to other places?
I don't know. How would that even be cost effective?
It wouldn't be. That's what I don't get. We have the most grazing
I don't think bringing
land.
in any foreign beef should be cost effective.
No, we have the most grazing land in the world, and somehow we fucking keep buying shit from other countries.
Well, I think that's one of those handout things. I also think that the government does need to come in and break up this meat packers monopoly they have, because
there's three.
Damn it, make brisket $174 again, because this $5 a pound for brisket is bullshit.
Dude,
bullshit.
It used to be, there used to be a bunch of meat processing plants, and now there's 3 major ones in that.
It's because it all got bought out by Tyson's.
Yeah, and it should be
fucking Tyson.
They should break up that as a monopoly. So I agree.
There is I guess there's I don't know what you call it, a co-op maybe of Texas cattle farmers that are actually going to be coming together and making their own meat packing plant.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that
Another
could be good.
monopoly that needs to be broken up is corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, big corn syrup.
'Cause,
Yeah,
I mean, it's in everything. So
it is. It's very fatty and sugary,
Everything. That's what I
delicious.
get.
Makes
is
good fake
delicious.
blood too.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
I didn't know that was a monopoly. Is corn syrup overpriced like beef is?
It
Then
makes
who
everything
gives a
else-
shit,
yes.
Kevin?
Because it makes
Because
everything
everybody's
else
going to
overpriced.
buy it anyway.
Because it's in everything, so everything's overpriced because it's a monopoly. Because there's only like 3 major people that make fucking corn syrup, so they can charge whatever they want for corn syrup.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, that's the problem though. You come up, even if somebody came up with their own, they get bought out. And I was bitching about that earlier today with Esurance. The whole point of Esurance is you didn't have any agents, so it was cheaper. And then Allstate buys them out and basically dissolves them. It's like, why is my car insurance so expensive? I don't know. Maybe because some dude named Jake is probably a millionaire from doing short commercials.
Yeah.
It's
Fuck
like, how
you,
much money
Jake.
would that save me if you didn't have a multi-billion-dollar, hundreds of millions of marketing ads to tell something about everybody knows about? Well, we got to spend millions of dollars to advertise a product that is literally mandated by the government. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I feel like my personal insurance agent, who is also a city councilman, is living a little too high on the hog.
Huh, there you go.
I told them I'm giving them one more shot because they gave me a shitty discount on my drive safe and save. Okay. They got like $30 off on my truck. And I was like, look, this is bullshit. And like, well, we're going to be redoing things. And people that have been with us, because I've been with them for like 20 years, they're going to get better discounts. Like, well, if I don't, I will pay more to go somewhere else because anytime I get in a wreck, because I do have State Farm, it is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So I will pay more. I loved Allstate. And I don't know why. My truck's messed up. All right, here's what's going to cost. Here's your check. I don't know if they're still that way, but I haven't heard many bad stories about Allstate. I don't know why the hell I'm
Just
talking about
spend
car
15
insurance.
minutes
Other than it's a
with Geico.
ripoff.
So
Just spend 15 minutes with Geico. You'll save 15%.
I doubt it.
No, you don't.
And then
I
anytime
know,
you put
Just
your
look at the
information
Hyundai.
in on one of those damn things, you get phone calls from like
It's
16,000
fucked up.
different people.
Oh, I know. And it's fucked up
Yeah.
because the longer you're with an insurance company, even if you have an accident or don't have accidents, don't have speeding tickets, like I haven't had an accident or a speeding ticket in probably 20 years, it still goes up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
It
mine
makes
went
no
up
fucking
because
sense.
car parts and car repairs are like super expensive nowadays.
Yeah, but I don't
so-
get in wrecks. So I haven't gotten a wreck in 20 years. So, but I'm forced to have car insurance
Kevin's pretty
Mine's
good
stupid
if he
high.
does wreck his car, he just leaves it.
or blame it on somebody else.
What'd you do?
Mine's high because
happened.
apparently I own the easiest car to break into and steal in the country.
As long as you
The
got-
Hyundai Sonata.
Oh, you got one of those.
as
I got the
long-
Hyundai Sonata. So yeah, some carriers won't even. They won't
There
even
isn't
do
a
it.
recall to fix that?
Not on this one, no. Because they fixed it in newer models, but not in the 17s.
Yeah, I doubt they're going to
So people can easily just break into it and then use
Oh,
their
we
phones.
everybody
to
know what you
steal it.
drive and how easy it is to steal.
Yes.
Hey, Matt, you want to give out your address real quick?
Nope.
That's my
Yeah, come
license
take
plate.
it. Take it, please.
It's a chartreuse
Yours.
color,
Yeah.
two-tone.
Right out
Chartreuse
in
and
the
brown.
driveway. Yeah.
Matt, did you ever find a winner?
Our winters were too invigorating.
I had it.
Is it Batman?
No, I don't have it.
That
Batman.
is a cool poster. What does everybody
It
think
is.
of Matt's new background instead of using the
Yeah.
virtual? That's
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, nice.
Now that I actually decorated my room after 5 years.
One
Is
poster.
that the Dark Knight one?
No, I have 2 other posters over there.
Like, man puts up one poster. I
It's not
redecorated.
that big of a wall. They take up like most of the wall. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up winners and
Pretty
losers.
much
So
the wall.
that means it's time for Trump Truth.
Trump Troop.
Trump Troop.
What I say is what I
Trump
say.
Truth of the week is We just won the war on climate change hoax. Bill Gates has finally admitted that he was completely wrong on the issue. It took courage to do so, and for that, we all are grateful. Mega! And that was the Trump Truth of the week.
What I say is what I say.
All right, I got something to
True.
comment on this.
Well, that's another reason
Bill
why I picked it.
Gates. Yeah, Bill Gates pretty much gave up on climate change because Bill Gates is heavily invested in AI data centers. So you can't be for climate change and building these massive data centers that fucking pretty much just take away people's water, exorbitantly raises their electrical bills. We're going to have to put in so many more power plants just to fucking keep these places going and to at least make electrical somewhat affordable for people. And then, I mean, it's retarded. It was all a scheme. It's all about making money. You people are fucking idiots. You've been scammed. You've been constantly scammed. These countries have been scammed.
What's old Greta going to do?
She went
She
to
finds out she's obsolete.
I don't know. She's got to find another war or something to bitch about now that fucking Trump put a ceasefire on Palestine or Palestinians and Israel. So
That's true.
I don't know what she's going to do. She lost climate change and the war all in like a month.
Yeah, you think He-Man would do better?
Hopefully, get a different haircut than a fucking bowl cut. She looks like Prince Adam from He-Man.
Prince Adam, Prince Valium from Spaceballs.
Yeah,
and Amish person and a penis.
Yeah, all in one.
All in one. That is that is a very utilitarian haircut.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the hell she's going to do. But it's just convenient that Bill Gates gave up on making people eat bugs once he started putting up data.
I feel like Bill Gates should be in prison. He's done a lot of fucked up shit.
He still owns like the most amount of farmland in the U.S.
Probably owns all the prisons.
I don't know. It's like the vaccine stuff he was doing that was sterilizing people. It's just better if you don't, multiply.
Well, he was big on, the world's overcrowded until like Elon Musk actually started showing that no, the world's in decline and these countries are going to fail because they're not reproducing.
He's just a big Dan Brown fan. It's fine.
So,
well, yeah.
Inferno.
Yeah. So that's good Trump truth.
Yeah, it was a good Trump truth, which brings us into Happenings of the Week, brought to you by Elevate Your Cook with Yummy Tummy Barbecue Sauces. Founded in Amarillo, Texas by Quad City Iowans, we craft every bottle with whole ingredients like ripe peaches and zesty jalapenos. Our pride, simple, easy-to-read ingredients delivering bold, smoky, and tangy flavor. Visit YummyTummyBBQ.com and pick the sauce and or sauces that's best for you and taste the honest Yummy Tummy difference. Use promo code LOSTCOMMON for 10% off your first order.
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
What is happening?
I poop myself, but I love pancakes.
How that keeps getting snuck in there. Oh, man, that is so weird. And I still do not apologize. But
Why don't you put the one I put up that I made?
I don't have that one. That one was stupid.
No, that one's great.
Well, if you did more of the show stuff, you could probably do stuff like that. But
Probably could. Speaking about show stuff, I'm gonna look into if you want to look into it tomorrow, or if you have, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow for work, but Rumble has a new way to make shorts. So, I saw that from Daremuth corner thing. So shout out to Daremuth.
Shout out.
Watch his show. I think he's on daily around 6 p.m. Central.
Oh.
So if people want to watch him.
Yeah, we've been on a show twice, or I have. And we're obviously the most entertaining episode, so check us out on those.
The most entertaining episode.
Yeah,
definitely. It is cold as shit in my studio right now, so I'm gonna let you guys talk real quick about the UK magazine.
I don't know the first one.
This is a real thing. UK magazine picks 9 dudes for Women of the Year. Discuss amongst yourselves. I'll be right back once I turn off my chill box.
Okay. So like I've said, what the fuck just happened? Oh, okay. So like I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'm sure before this whole trans stuff gets fucking sorted. men make the best women, and men are better at everything, even being a woman. This is no surprise. So congrats to UK Magazine for finally admitting that men are the best women. So
Yeah.
so
I'm trying to find anything about this. I have no idea.
But in a more serious note, that's fucking ridiculous. The UK is fucking a joke. I'm surprised they didn't fucking have 9 people in Sherpas fucking as their UK Magazine Women of the Year or whatever.
Glamour magazine is facing backlash after naming 9 trans individuals as part of its Women of the Year awards in the UK. The honorees, I'm not going to name them because I don't know how to pronounce some of them. They appeared together on the cover of the magazine, which chose them in response to growing anti-trans sentiment and political debates over single-sex spaces, the cast review, and the recent Supreme Court ruling. Speaking about the...
So it's stupid.
Okay.
That's what I'm supposed to say. It's fucking stupid. The UK stupid. Somehow they're somehow 5 years behind us with this bullshit. Get on board. The trans movement's dead here, so you know.
I think UK is they're pretty close to being a failed state, and I don't know if there's much that people can do about it, because I think that now Farage or whatever his name is thinking of running for something, but they're arresting people for what they post on the internet. They're shutting down free speech. They're basically turning into 1984.
Yes. Yeah, the UK is a shithole. So you're not America. You'll never be America. That's why you fucking lost.
That's right.
Winners. We made a constitution.
America.
It's way better than anything you've ever made in your life. Would you give us tea and fucking crumpets? Fuck you. You suck.
Here's another thing that people don't or need to get and don't understand, because everyone's like,
unless you're listening to us from the UK, you're the one cool person.
No, but think about this. So,
or 2, or however, whatever.
When you think about people wanting to be socialist or stuff like that, or these assholes that go around and either expect things like they want it, they feel like they deserve handouts or this or that, and they sit there and talk shit about the country, they don't realize that even people that like expect like the SNAP program and stuff like that, and we'll get into that about the shutdown and stuff, and they expect it, and they whine and complain, and they don't realize like, oh, we got it so bad, but they don't. They have privilege because they can literally complain about stuff like that. And what the people don't realize or have forgotten is America, like, yeah, you were born. Arguably, it was kind of weird, but I mean, stuff was pretty good from the 80s and 90s. I mean, our comeuppance was pretty badass. But like, there was tons of blood in a pile of bodies that it took to make this country the way it is. And are we perfect? No, but we're actually one of the youngest countries on the planet right now. And it wasn't for free. That's why people shouldn't apologize or feel bad for American greatness. It wasn't free. You didn't wake up one day and we were just awesome and whatever. And I'm not, like, oh, you're talking about, oh, the Indians or this or that. I'm like, no, people have been in the Indian
people for land for
well before the United States kind of happened. Like, granted, we still had problems moving forward, but like by the time we came like the solid continental United States, there was French, there was Spain, and they were all kind of colluding. But like there was, I don't know, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of lives sacrificed throughout the ages of this country to get us to where we are now. And the people that like talk shit about the country or take it for granted and just think, well, I was born into this, so this is the way it's always been. And there was no cost. And that's what annoys the crap out of me, because during the revolution, the Civil War, the wars fought. So we're not all speaking German now. Like, just life after life given, sacrifice for this thing that all these assholes take for granted. And I think people really need to take a history class, read a real history book, and like, be a little bit more grateful for that you were lucky enough to be born in this country, or if you came over here, legally, or if you're here, like you're lucky enough to be in this country, and be a little bit more fucking grateful. There's a lot of U.S.
I thought you were done. You paused.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I literally had that pulled up because I was like, I'm gonna go on a rant. It just pisses me off.
I get it.
I'm
And
not, I haven't taken it for granted because this is all I know. I don't like the poor in the United States are nowhere near what the poor is.
no, the poverty
in the
level in
rest
the
of the
United
world.
States is pretty good, well off anywhere else in the world.
And it just, people take everything for fucking granted. And when you start voting for this stupid ass socialist communist stuff, you're putting that all at risk and then erasing the sacrifices that was made to give you assholes the ability to even do that shit. Exactly.
But,
yeah, that was just my little rant off of
nah,
you
it
were
was a good
talking
rant,
about.
especially a week before Veterans Day. So
Yeah, I just think that's a big deal. That's why, I don't know, just pissing me off. What'd you think of Trump's Asia trip?
I
Matt?
didn't know much.
I'm talking to you, Kevin. Talking to Matt.
It was very enlightening.
You don't even know what he did.
He talked to people.
Congrats.
Yeah, he talked to because didn't he made a deal with the leader of China, didn't he? With Z, whatever.
Well, yeah, that's what led to the soybean farmers being a winner.
Yeah.
Do you think South Korea was trolling the left when they presented Trump with a crown after the No King's Day protest?
Absolutely.
I did not hear that.
Yes, he got a crown from South Korea. That's a real thing.
Funny. That is hilarious.
I don't know if
I love it.
Look that up.
Yeah. So yeah.
What'd you think, Kevin?
I don't know. I think it was a good trip. I don't think it was like anything special. Trump seems to do well in foreign politics.
Yes.
I think everybody says that Trump's the laughingstock of the world, but no one's laughing at Trump.
Ain't no one laughing at Trump.
They respect Trump. They fear Trump. Peace through strength.
Peace through strength.
So,
and, you're not lying. You're not wrong. Let me see.
Wild card.
Here, hold on a second. That's what. Is it weird though that he gets more respect abroad than he does in his own country? Like, that's another thing that I don't understand. Do people not see what's going on around the world? They just ignore all that stuff, or they think all these foreign leaders are stupid, or
people have when people are envious of the United States, but people in the United States take shit for granted. So, I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
They don't want a strong leader. They're easily manipulated. People are stupid. They have a 3-second fucking attention span. So whatever TikTok tells them or a little post on X tells them, that's what they're going to believe.
That's true. So, honest question, okay? Very serious. So, take your jokes and blow them out your ass. Do you think that he's put this on his head?
I would immediately.
Yes.
I would have put it on then.
Do you think that he has worn that crown since he's got
around the White House?
Just walking around the White House? I totally would have.
I would have.
Be considered disrespectful, but me walking out on that balcony. Hey, what's up?
Twice as big as his head.
We now have a crown jewel.
I don't know how that's gonna.
Well, it's a replica, but
yeah, it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, just don't put it in the Louvre; it might get stolen.
So we're still in the shutdown, longest shutdown in U.S. history. Even though I thought I heard someone say the longest one was like 75 days.
I thought this was the longest one in history.
I thought this was the longest.
No, they say it is. So apparently it is, but I could have sworn someone said the longest one was actually 70 days. But
maybe they're doing modern history. People tend to do that.
maybe, or I could be totally wrong. I don't know. Chances are totally wrong.
Probably.
But you think they're gonna, now that the election's over, that they're gonna reopen the government? I mean, at this point, it's almost pointless because even if they reopened it, it'd be open until the 21st. Here's an idea: pass a fucking budget.
Yeah. Why can't they just pass a fucking budget? Why do we have to use CRs?
They're dumb.
Well, that's why Rand Paul of Denver votes for it, but he also voted against senators and congressmen not getting paid during shutdowns.
Weird.
He's like, I'm not trying to pay less people, ergo myself. I'm trying to pay more.
Yeah, Rand Paul.
I'm like, whatever, you hypocrite piece of shit. I don't like him.
I don't either.
He's like one of those guys that kind of lurks in the background and kind of says the right things at the right time sometimes, but he's just a douche. He's like I don't think he's a senator. Who's the asshole in I think he's a congressman. Isn't he? Or is he a senator? The guy who's always like, he was getting into it with Trump all the time, but he's always Thomas Massey. He's a congressman, right?
I think is he a congressman?
I don't know, but I can't stand him either. He's the same problem. He's a grandstander. He holds back, and of course, Rand Paul doesn't give a shit. He never votes for CR, so I guess he stands on his laurels. But like his problem is, I won't vote for a CR because I want a budget. Okay, well, I agree. With that thing where your aides, like congressional aides, they're not getting paid. The only people getting paid right now in that circle are the representatives and senators.
Yeah.
So why would you vote against it if you stand on your laurels?
I think Senator Kennedy, he put up a bill to, he's the one who put up the bill for congressmen not to be paid. Not to be paid, like not even furloughed, because they get
straight up, you don't get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Massey's a congressman representative from Kentucky.
Oh, see, so where is Rand Paul from?
Your mom's house.
I don't think he's an Iowa senator. Look it up, Matt. Throwing out mom jokes.
Pittsburgh is where he was born.
Who's he represent? Pennsylvania?
You're Kentucky.
Rand Paul does?
Weird.
Rand Paul, senator from Kentucky.
Go fuck yourself, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So two of the biggest douchebags.
Borders fucking Ohio, fucking Cleveland leached into it.
Yeah, two of the biggest D-bags in Congress are from Kentucky, like grandstanders.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Isn't Mitch McConnell also from Kentucky?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Kentucky. What are you doing?
It's like
taking down UPS points.
Yeah.
What was Kentucky's official motto? Oh yeah.
We suck at
My name is Jeff.
They do make good chicken though.
But
they make good.
Now this shutdown I think is going to end soon. So
do you?
I do.
I just don't
elections are over. There's no real gain from this for Democrats. Even though, weirdly, I saw a thing that said 82% of national news, ABC, NBC, CBS, are portraying it as the fault of Republicans.
Is that true, though? Because even CNN has called out Democrats on why don't you just reopen the government?
I get it. I don't understand it either. Which reminds me, I got to check my...
Which I don't even understand how you... Well, okay, here's the thing. So, and we'll kind of get into it because it has a big thing to do with it. Democrats are not only trying to get free healthcare for illegals, but they're also trying to get subsidies that were supposed to be temporary for Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act, which is anything other. But it's not really a conspiracy theory. The Affordable Care Act, i.e. Obamacare, was designed to fail and usher in socialized healthcare. They need to scrap it. The one thing that Trump hasn't done that pisses me off is repeal and replace Obamacare. And by repeal it, just get fucking rid of it and get it back to a free market.
Yep.
It's too damn expensive.
Yeah.
It's that way on purpose.
Yeah, and it destroyed. And I saw that God damn, I think I tweeted it to ourselves. What was it? Let me look up our text chain here. What the hell was that?
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Yeah. Damn it.
You know how much I love silence.
I know. I also saw something about the Atlas thing, which is what I really want to talk about.
The Apple thing?
No, Atlas.
Atlas
I
Shrug?
can't.
AI Atlas.
Oh, what about
basically,
the
I-
Free
Grok
Eye
thing?
Atlas.
What about the
82
Grok thing? Huh?
82% of Democrats receive pretty much money from health insurance companies.
What do you mean?
Like they receive money. They receive lobbyist funds from health insurance companies. 82% of Democrats. I think only
I want that
30% of
money.
Republicans do.
I'm not saying health insurance isn't messed up. And
Well,
they
no,
literally,
because the three major health insurance companies, they're receiving 82%. I'm sorry. But there used to be smaller health insurance companies, except for when Obamacare turned, like when Obamacare was like,
keep your plan, keep your doctor.
yeah, that didn't happen. A lot of those companies went out of business, all the smaller health insurance companies.
Yeah, well, for one thing, they should probably break up the monopoly, and they just need to get out. The government there's no good nationalized healthcare anywhere. Another also examples everywhere where it just doesn't work and there's long lines. I mean, look at the VA. I mean, it's gotten a little better since Trump opened it up to where veterans can go to regular doctors instead of waiting in line
Yeah.
and just to get prescribed pills at the VA. But
Anything
what
the
do you?
government touches is garbage.
Yeah. Well, what do you think of the SNAP program? And the whole thing with like judges saying you were going to pay this. I'm like, and yes, okay, what do I pay it from? Like, if you don't have the money, you don't. Like, this should be a wake up call to me personally.
A judge just demanded that Trump take from one program to put into SNAP.
And I think he rebutted it with, "How do I legally do that?"
Yeah. He appealed it immediately, but I mean, how do you legally do that? This has been congressionally funded. These funds are already in place. I can't just steal from it to give to SNAP.
Well, and I don't think a judge can force him to do that.
No.
These judges really need to get clapped back because they're
yeah.
they're a
They need to
little.
get punched
I thought
in
the
the
Supreme Court
face.
said they couldn't fucking do this shit.
Nationwide injunction, stuff like that. But here's the thing, too. Okay, so
In the face.
they say there's like 40 million people on SNAP. That's over 10% of the country. That is sad and pathetic. For one thing,
Well, it's 10% of the country since 2020. We added 12.
well,
million
yeah, there's
more
probably a lot. We're not over 400 million.
Also, Biden increased SNAP by like, I don't know, like 25%.
Here's the thing that pissed me off because you see all these guys. I don't know if you saw this dipshit on Facebook saying it's only $53 a year out of your paycheck if you make X amount. I don't give a fuck if it's $1. Here's what I know. The amount of money that some of these people get that you've seen on TikTok bragging about shit, they eat better than I do, and they're not working. That's what I have a problem with.
Yeah, I'm tired of people buying like fucking steaks and fucking gourmet meals from fucking SNAP, and I'm fucking eating ramen.
But here's the thing, too.
40 hours or more a week.
Well, did we ever? I remember it might have been a rumor. It would have been a smart move, but like Walmart was literally going to close their stores to where you could only buy groceries online for pickup because of the SNAP thing going out. Because there are like, I do not get these dumbasses, and maybe they paid for it and they're pretending, but like, I'm going to put myself on the internet stealing.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah,
you see that black woman
doing that.
Oh, the one that went to the white neighborhood. They don't even notice it. You just fill your cart and walk out.
Racism is fucking prevalent.
Well, there was that, and then I saw a couple videos where they're like, instead of going in and just stealing everything, they're waiting in the parking lot to rob people. They're like setting up checkpoints, and once you get near them, they're like, "Okay, give me your shit."
They should try that in Texas.
Yeah,
it's fucking stupid.
Are you going to shoot somebody for your food? Yes.
Yeah, you know you know where that happens, where there's places with fucking gun control.
Well, and here's the thing too. Anytime someone says that, like if someone breaks in your house, someone's life is worth your TV. I'm like, I don't know. They made that decision. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't tell them to come.
Like
over
if someone
steal
breaks
my TV.
into your house at night, okay, nobody breaks into somebody's house at night to steal their shit. That's a home invasion. They're there for more than just stealing your shit.
Yeah.
If someone's going to steal your shit, they're going to do it during the day while you're at work.
Yep.
But it's like it's never put back on the person that created the situation. It's like, did you really think that TV is worth your life?
Yeah, somebody today said, because I think there was what they put. Somebody today I saw a story about somebody stealing something from like a discount Halloween or whatever it is.
Oh,
And
Are you talking about
the
Spirit Halloween?
Spirit
Yeah, Spirit.
Halloween, and the security
Otherly
guard,
known as Bed Bath and Beyond.
security guard fucking like went after him, and the guy ended up shooting him. So somebody's like, the fuck was it? Let me find this post.
You're a horrible host.
Well, it just reminded me.
Tell him, Matt.
Well, you're looking that up. There was one video where this lady
That you didn't send
had a
me.
cart full of stuff. She had a cart full of stuff. She was walking out of Walmart, and she just goes up to the security guy and it's like, "Can I go out of here?" Trump said I can go. Said I can get all this stuff for free, and he's just like, "Yeah, saw your receipt. Go." And he's like looking around the other side, looking away. It's like, "Yep, it's in the bag. Yep, go ahead." And just
I
let her
think
walk
security people are a joke. They're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I get the person said, "I can't believe it was worth shooting somebody for, steal for a costume." I said, I think when he tried to stop him, the person stealing assaulted him. Said he didn't shoot him for wanting to look like Dracula. So I'm just saying.
You
Yeah.
stole the wrong costume, motherfucker.
She even got Chad Powers.
Oh, speaking of Dracula, did you see Nancy Pelosi is retiring?
I did.
Yes. Speaking of Dracula.
Well, you heard about how she said that Trump was the worst human being on the face of the planet. And then, I don't know if it was CNN, someone asked Hakeem Jeffries if what she said was a little over the top. And he just like went on saying how wonderful she was.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even say, no, there are way more peaceful people on this planet, including
she
in this
said he was the
country.
most vile person on the planet.
Yeah.
On the planet.
I think you could probably make a pretty strong case that she is
Kim
more
Jong-un.
vile than Trump. By far.
Yeah, now she's got to be an outside trader.
Nah. Here's the thing, though. And just to snap back to Snap. If you're on a government program and all these government programs need to be reworked, and Matt Walsh was talking about it, the whole system needs to be shut down and reworked. It needs to be temporary. If you physically cannot take care of yourself, then yes, us as an affluent country should be able to take care of those that cannot take care of themselves. A majority of the people on these programs probably can. But if you're on these programs, you are at the whim of the people that are giving it to you.
Yes.
If the money runs out, you're not going to get anything, and no one gives a shit. I don't give a shit. Like, how am I going to eat? I don't care.
I just want to let everybody know this is why socialism doesn't work.
No, because
The
you're
government
at
can
the
take
whim
away
of the people that
immediately.
hooked you.
Yeah.
All these programs should have an out, and they don't. They're a trap, and it's a trap on purpose.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Did they catch all the people from the French jewelry heist?
I know they caught 5 at least.
Do you think the 5 were all
They didn't catch
pansies?
them.
I don't know, but I find it hilarious. They just hired a woman as their chief security officer at the Louvre.
Before or after?
The Louvre.
Before. Then somebody just came in with like a bucket truck and like this went out the window and stole all the jewels and went out in like daylight.
I was kind of figuring. Well, I was
They
kind of
dressed
wondering.
up like construction guys because apparently there's construction there all the time. So they just snuck in a window, grabbed a bunch of shit, and left.
Well, that's what makes me wonder if like pretty much everybody but one person. I don't even know if they found the jewels now. They haven't been talking about it, so maybe they did. But
some of them have been broken up and sold already. They said.
But it's probably one person who came up with the plan, got all these other people, and that guy made off with everything, and everyone else is just going down for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
The Italian job, yeah.
It reminded me also of like the Boondock Saints, where somebody's like, "I've seen this before. This is movies. They got this from movies."
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They were talking to George Clooney about it because they're going to do another Oceans movie. And it's like, were you just in France? He's like, maybe. He just started laughing.
Maybe.
He's like, no.
Yeah, so I don't know if they all got picked up or not. I have no idea.
I think they got.
I don't give a shit about France.
I'm going to
Fuck
jump
France.
out for a bathroom break, so we're going
Like
to skip
Taiwan.
over the asteroid thing for right now until I get back because I have to put my staircase back down.
Okay.
So you guys can talk about
weird because I thought it was going to be
1,000.
weird the whole way you're going with that. I thought you were going to say something super weird about I have to something. I was like, I don't know where he's going with this.
Yeah, I feel like you guys.
I don't know what
should
you want
talk
to do, your
about
staircase to heaven or what?
companies replacing thousands of workers with AI, and at some point, you're not going to have any fucking customers to buy your shit.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
AI was supposed to create a bunch of jobs, and has done nothing but pretty much take away jobs.
Yeah.
The only jobs it has created is like construction jobs because building these AI data centers and shit. But I mean, that's only till they're built. Then fuck them.
Yeah.
So no, AI is going to take a bunch. I saw a bunch of like college students are worried because AI is going to take a bunch of entry level jobs for tech market and shit like that. So, I mean, AI is basically, shitty. I mean,
It's a shitty deal, man. I mean, it's good for doing
what really has it done? I mean, I don't know.
Help kids cheat at school.
Help kids cheat at school.
Help kids cheat.
So, I mean, I guess maybe they don't deserve to fucking have these fucking entry level jobs. They probably got all their fucking schoolwork done by
just
fucking
went to
AI.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, so the thing that helped you pass through fucking college is probably the thing that took your job. So,
Yep.
way to go, dummy.
Yeah.
But I mean, AI is. I don't
I don't know.
what the end goal of AI is supposed to be.
I don't either, and it's doing a lot of harm, like in just pretty much any field you go to, even in like the movie business. It's taking fucking writers stuff away. It's taking not really producers, but actors, because they can just fucking get AI and make anything and fucking not have to pay the actor.
I saw. Speaking about Hollywood, I saw something about like somebody was speaking like in 10 to 20 years, you're going to be able to put what type of movie, what actors you want in it, and like put a scenario in, and it'll build a movie for you. And that's how
I wouldn't doubt it.
Will happen.
I wouldn't doubt it, and it's gonna fucking
basically
kill
you're
movies,
writing the movie or putting the parameters in for the movie.
Yeah,
that's fucking.
You say, hey, I want a movie kind of like The Departed, but starring this person, and this is the main plot. Okay, go. And then, yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Now you two can talk about AI because I gotta go to the bathroom. I am leaving. Oh, you're not back. All right.
I'm gonna be back by myself. All by myself.
Well, nobody could hear what Kevin was saying, but he gave me a refresher on what you guys were talking about. I use AI a lot to bypass internet searches.
Mm-hmm.
Like when my furnace went out last week, I used Grok to figure out what was wrong with it. And he also informed me, or she, I guess, if you listen to the voice, whatever, but Grok informed me that the capacitor in my furnace was the wrong size, and I'm lucky I didn't burn out my fan. It's like, oh yeah, that's a wrong one. That's for like someone had replaced it back in the day before we bought this house with like the one you put on your outside air conditioner unit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, so I mean, it's very handy for that because you scrub the internet. That's where AI gets all their information from is the internet.
Yeah.
And sometimes
then I was telling Kevin. Kevin was like, "What's one good thing it's done?" I was like, "Help students cheat." Because I mean, you can literally put anything in there and say, "Hey, I need help with this," and it will just flat out tell you. Of course, it's not the best thing for doing a whole lot of factual research because it's not the most recent stuff that's going on. Because I did use it for help, and that was the teacher's assignment, but. is to try AI as a research tool, and it's not the greatest thing in the world, but
No, you have to fact check AI. You can't just kind of like
yeah.
I've used Grok for a few things, and it's gotten basic math wrong. It's forgotten that if you're looking for like biweekly things, it forgets that there are months that have 3 of a
Yeah.
biweekly thing instead of 2. Oh yeah, you're right. But I think there's a use for AI. I don't think they need like medical. I think as it improves, I think there's a huge not replacing doctors, but like how they say that they can use they're working on using AI to identify the exact genetic cause of cancer in a certain person to where it can come up with a very specific, medication regimen to cure cancer. I think AI will probably end up leading to that. Uh, and just this is just my thought, especially with the whole shutdown thing. I kind of feel like AI would be a no brainer for air traffic control. I
I
mean,
also agree.
you would have to have a human there to monitor it, but
Yeah.
it's not going to get tired. It's not, you can pre-program every single airplane flown in the United States, which would be easy because you can go off of the numbers in every registered airplane to where if like there's a video on YouTube of a guy that the pilot had a heart attack. So the guy had very limited flight knowledge. Well, they had to find an aircraft controller, somebody who was familiar with that plane. Well, you could pre-program any AI with any type of to give somebody directions on how to land a plane or whatever. It can monitor everybody. And you got to make sure there's nothing going wrong, or it could be like, you know what, fuck you guys, and then crash all the planes. But it's like it can see
Terminator
everybody
style.
coming in and line them all up. To me, that's like
Yeah.
one of those things. Medical and air traffic control just seems like obvious fucking things for AI. Kevin.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Protein.
I don't know. I don't know what that
Folding.
means.
I don't know. I do know that they are using. I think the cancer part of AI in the medical thing will end up like if you can fly a plane like an RC plane that computers are in control. That is true to an extent. Well, there are a lot of planes nowadays, like especially privately owned planes, you can hit a button and the plane will land itself. I mean, hell, the stealth bomber that we bombed Iran with, a human being can't actually fly that plane on their own.
Yeah.
There's computers making micro adjustments to make the fixed wing airplane fly. Supposedly. I could be talking out of my ass.
Ooh, I saw one. I
What?
was down in Missouri fishing. I was next
Seen
to
it.
that Truman Air Force Base.
Were they on their way to or back from
They were
buzzing
just doing a
Venezuela?
test run, but it was cool. It was cool seeing the stealth bomber.
Kevin's like, bomb me. Bomb me.
No, I was not.
All right. So let's talk about this alien asteroid, 3I Atlas, Kevin. What'd you learn?
That it is somehow defying the laws of physics. It's actually going faster the farther away it goes from the sun, and not leaving a trail like a regular comet should from the ice melting, and actually speeding it up. It's just speeding up. I know it's 80% nickel, from what they
Shit.
can tell. And it's headed towards Earth. So
That's always good.
That was
What
headed
is it
toward
called?
Mars. I thought it was going to miss us.
no one knows.
3I Atlas.
It's changing directions too. So
I mean, they did say that.
it's doing stuff that it shouldn't be doing.
Well, they were saying that the tail showed up sooner because a comet's tail is basically the sublimation because there's no liquid in space of solids turning into a gas, and it was mostly carbon dioxide, I think. Something in it that, like, I guess was potentially would turn into a gaseous state through sublimation in space by the sun farther away. But it is weird. Do you think it's a alien spaceship, Matt? You don't even know anything about it. You're
Yeah.
looking it up right now.
It's an alien spaceship.
I sent you guys a post. I tell you guys something about it.
I know, Kevin.
Why you guys not read my shit? I said. I saw it once. It was in Happenings of the Week. I knew what it was.
That was a while ago.
It was like
I think I remember seeing something
Tuesday or
about it,
Wednesday.
but yeah, I don't.
Basically, it's just saying it's
I've been
doing
busy.
stuff that it's physically impossible to do.
It has
it's a spaceship.
it's not physically impossible. It's doing stuff that no other comet has done as of yet.
It's from Krypton, and it's looking for a good planet to come
What
to.
if it's wormwood
I don't even know what that means.
from the Bible?
It's bad.
Wormwood?
From Revelations?
I haven't read that part.
You never read Revelations? It's like the best book because it's the end of the world.
Well, peace in the Middle East is I thought was supposed to kick that off. So
yeah, so wormwood is a comet or a body from heaven that crashes into Earth.
And gives all the wood worms?
No, it's just the name of the comet.
Oh.
But in reality, it's a bitter aromatic herb historically used for its medicinal properties, such as treating intestinal parasites and improving digestion.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's supposed to also.
You know what? At this point,
part of Revelations.
At this point, things are so messed up that an
Or an herb
alien
to help you
invasion
poop.
is just what this country needs.
Yeah.
You know what the world needs. You want to bond humanity together. Have a good old fashioned alien invasion.
I was defying the laws of gravity. I'm sorry.
And then Zoan Mundani would be like, "Give me free space shit."
Basically, it went by the sun, and the sun didn't affect it as it should.
Well, yeah, because I know it's not acting normal. We're not gonna be able to see it till later this month, I think, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Right now, it's being covered by the sun.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's all kinds of stupid shit coming out on Facebook about it. Like, oh, it's a spaceship. Oh, it's this.
I don't know if it's a spaceship, but maybe God sent it to us to.
Is it kind of weird that
kick off the old fucking end of the world?
Well, okay, so we've noticed 3. One, I can't remember the name of it, was a lesser known one of interstellar comets or, heavenly bodies going through our solar system. Do you think we're just looking harder now, or what's the deal? Because there's another thing weird about 3i Atlas.
What if it's the bugs sending?
It came from the bulge, or whatever they call that. Because the galaxy spins like a disc, same with the solar system, except for Pluto. That's got kind of an oblong.
What if it's Starship Troopers and the bugs are sending?
Yeah,
that could be it.
Yeah,
but 3i Atlas came from the north. Like the galaxy spins. The galaxy spins like on a disc, same as our solar system, except for Pluto. Where they think where 3i Atlas came from was from like the upper part of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Which is weird, which would make it like, I think they said it was like, could be 17 billion years old or something like that. I don't know.
Could be. Who knows?
So it's very interesting.
It's either aliens or it's going to say
aliens.
It's either aliens or it's not.
Basically, it's the size
or killer clowns from outer space.
It's the size of Mount Everest and can take out a continent.
Could be killer clowns.
Could be.
It is quite large.
So I think it's pretty neat.
That's what she said.
Some might say girthy.
Why don't we send a spaceship to it, drill it, see if there's anything neat on it?
I think we could. That motherfucker's cooking.
Send an oil team up there.
Let's try it. Let's send Bruce. Well, Bruce Willis can't go anymore.
Bruce Willis can't do it.
I don't think that would turn out very well right now.
He can't do that.
He might. That might be what he remembers though, is doing the movie, and he's like, I know how to do this.
He doesn't have dementia. He doesn't really understand nor can speak language.
Oh shit. Well,
Can't
that sucks.
really do much of anything.
No one knows why they name anything.
What's the Atlas stand for? There is a reason for that.
It comes from the wow signal.
Your mom's from the wow signal.
Really, Matt?
Jesus.
Really? No, Atlas has something to do. There's a reason for that. And shit, and it was just in the video I watched today. It's a generic thing, like all the other ones have an Atlas. Like it's blah 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 Atlas. You should be looking up the bulge area of the galaxy, Matt.
I should be looking up what?
Area, but it ain't the galaxy.
Bulgaria or Bulgaria?
Whatever the fat part of the
Bulge
galaxy is,
area.
that's where they're saying it came from.
Oh,
The fat part
area.
of the galaxy.
Why the fuck?
Because the weird thing is they don't really, I guess, inertia, like spinning makes everything a disk. Because the solar system spins in a disk, other than Pluto.
So China's...
I don't understand how they know we're in a fucking...
What the hell does China have to do with my bulge?
Battle of the Bulge.
Well, it captured sights of the comet as it passed by the red planet, aiding global efforts to study the rare interstellar interloper. Yeah, they didn't call it Mars. They just called it... Well, because China's orbiter is not Mars.
Maybe.
Red?
No, Mars. Is Mars somehow racist to where they had to name it?
No, because it's China's TON-1 Mars orbiter. So it's already orbiting Mars, so they already said it once, so they're just saying red planet. It's only the third object ever confirmed to have reached our solar system after originating in another planetary system.
Because most of our asteroids and comets are from the
Oort belt.
destroyed 13th planet.
No, it's still out there.
Yeah.
It's from the Oort belt.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Last thing. Kevin's kind of changed his mind on this a little bit. I may have. I don't know.
That's what I'll let you know. The way when I first read it, the F looked like a T, so I thought it said Titty Buster.
So, Kevin, what are your thoughts on nuking the Titty Buster? Let's see what this says.
The European Space Agency and NASA are known to have pointed their Mars spacecraft
impact last alert system. Atlas. That's what it's from.
That makes sense.
Thank you, Chad Jeets.
Why is it the last alert system?
Because it's like, oh shit, we missed one.
Ah, well, fuck.
That kind of makes it sound like if something's called Atlas, it's a little closer than they would have liked.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think, Kevin? Do you think they should nuke the Titty Buster or what?
I was against it because, what I hate is hypocrisy. So it's really against my nature to say, yes, I think we should. But it's going to get nuked sometime in the future here. And
well, if Republicans won't do it, the Democrats will.
Oh, for sure.
That's why everyone was pissed off at the amount of judges that Trump got in his first term. That's why it was 4.
Are we
starting to get it?
But here's the problem I have with Republicans nuking it is Trump wants to do it so he gets all this shit passed. I get it. I don't think there's enough Republicans to even pass his stuff. I think there's enough rhinos to block it.
Yeah, that would be.
The Republican Party is weak. There's a bunch of fucking cucks and beta males pretending to be strong men. And
I feel like you're confusing independent thinkers with cucks.
No, I'm confusing people who they're not independent thinkers. They just...
I know why Trump wants to do the filibuster, and it has nothing to do with opening the government, I think.
No, he wants to get his shit passed.
No, he got the big, beautiful bill passed. What he wants to get passed is election reform.
I also agree he wants election reform passed, but I don't think there's enough Republicans who will vote for election reform. I don't
understand why they wouldn't vote for that.
And like when somebody was talking about why Nancy Pelosi was actually a good Speaker of the House, because I mean,
she ruled the purse strings with an iron fist.
Well, no, she kept her fucking party in lockstep.
How do you think she did that, Kevin?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so, you're welcome. Apology accepted.
I mean, she was good at her job. So, was she a piece of crap person.
Oh, she was a great Democrat politician.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we're gonna call a spade on this show, but
I admired what she fucking did because she kept her party in line.
I mean, you think with all that money, she could have got better denture glue, but
fucking Mike Johnson can't keep fucking 20 people in line.
Well, that's true.
I don't think the Republican Party will agree to do anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think what we're doing is we're going to nuke the filibuster, and what's going to happen is what happened when the fucking Democrats nuked it for electing people to Supreme Court.
Well, and that's fine. And if they had backdoor meetings as far as like, all right, we're going to nuke the filibuster and we're going to get rid of mail-in balloting unless you're disabled or military out of country, I would do it.
And I don't think
and voter ID.
I don't even think we have enough people who want to nuke the filibuster.
So. You can.
I don't think we can nuke the filibuster because that takes. I don't know what's that take. How do you fucking?
Obviously, they can end it. Otherwise, he wouldn't bring it up.
Is it just a majority vote?
Yes.
So I don't think they have enough majority vote to fucking nuke it.
Yeah, they have 51 votes.
I don't think they have 50 votes. They don't need 51.
They need 50.
Vice president can fucking.
Yeah, I know.
So.
I know how civics work, Kevin.
Okay, well.
Well, you're for or against it, Matt?
Well, I don't think Rand Paul will do it.
If it ends
I guarantee there's 3 other people from purple states that will not fucking do it.
Oh, what's your name, Matt?
No, I'm just telling you. I don't think they're going to be able to do it.
I feel like you're continuing to interrupt, even though he's not paying attention. He's mumbling.
No, I'm reading what nuking.
You know what the filibuster is.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
The whole point of the filibuster, other than assholes like Cory Booker standing up for like 48 hours straight talking about bullshit, is to give the minority a voice. So instead of being like a straight majority, like 51 passes it, you have to get
51
60
votes to change the rules. Yeah.
It basically requires going across the aisle to pass her. I don't even know because not all things require 60 votes.
No, I don't understand what the threshold is for that.
Dirty Harry got rid of the filibuster for judges.
Yes.
That guy was a piece of shit, but he also believed in aliens. So,
not all bad.
I don't even know his first name. I just know everybody calls him Dirty Harry.
I can't remember his first name either.
Nancy and Harry.
But now I don't know. I don't mind if they do it. They do it. I'm pretty much neutral on it anymore.
I feel if they do it and they don't pass election reform, then we're fucked.
Yes, agreed.
Like it could literally be the ingredients for the downfall of the country.
Oh yeah, so that's. You have to make sure you have the votes to do something with it.
Have you ever heard of the term Clinton?
Yeah, you have to figure out if you have the votes to to get shit passed.
Yes.
Don't just do it because Trump told you. Make sure there's a fucking end goal.
Yes. Well, you got any other happenings? Anything that popped up?
No, the only thing I had was Nancy Pelosi retiring.
Just horrible. Oh yeah, apparently some dude passed out during the healthcare presser today.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember who it was, but it's like
it was a like a rep
from Jeffries
from one of the pharmaceutical companies.
I was like, oh, they're onto us.
He probably got his COVID booster shot. Goodbye, YouTube.
Oh, these Rumble and that's it.
Not X. Can't do X.
Not yet. We'll be back on X in a week or two.
We'll be back on X next week.
So.
Maybe, unless I totally fuck something up with the studio. I have no idea. I haven't been logged onto that thing in 2 years.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
That's why we can't do the descriptions. Well, if that wraps up happenings of the week, that means it's time for Matt's movie review of the week.
Yay.
We give him the title
He watches the movie. You get the opinion you never asked for. This is Matt's weekly movie review. I like movies.
This week's movie review of the week is Tron Legacy, and I'm going to totally butcher this director's name. I believe it's Joachim Ronning. He directed...
The name's wrong.
What's that?
You said the name wrong.
Whatever. Joachim Ronning. He directed Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. He did The Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and Max Manus. The movie stars Jared Leto from Dallas Buyers Club, Lord of War, and of course he is the worst Joker, in my opinion. Greta Lee, who was in The Morning Show, Evan Peters, who I love this guy. He's in all the American Horror Stories. He was Dahmer, and he's in the new X-Men movies. And of course, the dude himself, Jeff Bridges, makes his return to Tron. The film takes place about a few years after. It doesn't really say how many, but a few years after Tron Legacy, and it focuses on two companies that are trying to integrate the programs from the grid and bring them to the real world indefinitely. On one hand, you got NCOM, who are the good guys led by Greta Lee. They're trying to help the humanity by bringing in good things from the grid. And on the other hand, you got the Dillinger Systems, who are the bad guys, and it's the great-grandson of the guy from the original movie, Mr. Dillinger. It's led by Evan Peters' character, who's focusing on new technology for military purposes, bringing in weapons and super soldiers to basically rule the world, whatever. The Dillinger System, he creates Aries, Jared Leto, as the ultimate soldier and security asset. He tries to sell Aries and other creations from the grid, but the big problem both sides have is that they can't keep them alive for longer than 28 minutes. This creates a race between the two companies to find and develop what's known as the permanence code to enable their products to stay in the real world indefinitely. Evan Peters... Jesus. Evan Peters is great as a slimy villain who will do anything to get the code and gain control over the grid. He just gets a little too over his head and won't listen to anybody, including his mommy. Now, Aries somehow develops a conscience early on in the movie and decides that he wants to side with Greta Lee, and it kind of spinballs from there. The action scenes in this movie are really good. The best parts of this film are the visuals and the sounds. The sound and visuals are great in this movie. It does need to be seen in theaters, or at the very least, the very biggest screen you can get with the best surround system. Soundtrack and the score are all great, especially if you like Jared Leto's band or Depeche Mode, which apparently Aries really likes somehow. Now, story-wise, yeah, that's where it gets kind of lazy, I thought, with the writing, and very predictable. There were some head-scratching moments in it, but also really obvious moments. The movie is about 2 hours long, and it's one of those movies that at times it seems a lot longer than 2 hours, but it also is rushed, I think, in a lot of moments, so it's really weird. The movie, I actually didn't hate Jared Leto in this movie. A lot of movies, especially recently, I don't like him. I don't like him as an actor. This one, I didn't mind him. I also didn't really like him. I think you could have gotten any decent actor, put him in this role, and it would have been just fine. His character didn't really have as much personality or depth as even a lot of the other programs in the other movies. It was just kind of, he was, there, I'm going to do what I need to do, and just da-da-da-da. He was serviceable, but also forgettable. Jeff Bridges, I mean, come on, he's Jeff Bridges. He's the dude. He's good for the small amount of time he's in there. Overall, not the best movie in the world. I think Tron Legacy was a lot better. I think that's the best Tron movie. But it's good. If you want to go to a movie and kind of enjoy yourself, see some good action and something like that'd be great. Definitely go to the movie. Again, both other Tron movies had better characters, stories, everything in it. The effects and music of this movie were excellent and carried the movie. And for any people that like trivia in it, there is a scene with 2 Jokers in it, and once you see it, you'll get it. And it was great. Overall, after seeing this movie, I actually had to see this movie twice, and after seeing it twice, I give it a 6.8. And that's kind of being nice, but I would give it a 6.8, and that is my movie review of the week.
I like movies.
Would you make that with AI?
What?
The dancing Tron characters.
Yes.
That's
Nice.
good. I like that.
I saw something. I had it over here in this screen, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw something moving. I was like, I don't have an ad up. What is oh.
Did you see the pole dancing?
The pole dancing was amazing.
I saw something at the end. I didn't see the poles, but
it was amazing.
I saw them dance.
Yeah, strangely enough, it took a few tries to get the pole dancing because it was doing censored stuff. So I'm not exactly sure what was behind the censored thing. Because AI will make whatever. It just won't show you it.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that movie. I think it was rushed. I think that was the biggest. I'm not a huge fan of Jared Leto in any movie he's ever been in.
Lord of War.
Lord of War was okay.
I don't even think he was that good in that. That was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, no, he was annoying in it.
I do not understand how that guy keeps getting work.
I don't either, especially after Morbius and
he's a method actor.
He won the Academy Award.
Okay, so I'm assuming. Well, I don't know how. On what role?
Dallas Buyers Club.
I've never seen it, and I'm not going to.
He was a tranny and very skinny, and yeah.
So, being a method actor, do you think he just piss people off on the set because he was throwing frisbees at people and shit all the time?
I think he calmed down a little bit on this one. I think ever since the feedback he's gotten and all the crap he got from Justice League and everything, I think he's kind of calmed down a little bit. But
it's like even in what was it, Justice League and Suicide
Morbius.
Squad. Suicide Squad, like he wasn't even in those movies that much, and he was like just a total
he
asshole.
Ruined the Joker. I don't, and it might not even
terrible,
and it might not have been all him. The whole turning him into some kind of like weird gangster rapper Joker with a chrome platinum grill. I don't think
it was all him.
It didn't fit.
No,
and I'm still on the fence between if Heath Ledger or Jack Nicholson was the best Joker because they're two completely different. No, it was before your time. You were probably still swimming in nuts.
Jack?
When the original
I knew
Batman came out.
Oh no! Well,
the original Batman came
was.
out.
That one,
Jack Nicholson was badass in that.
He was. I'm not denying that. Jack is great, but yeah,
I don't think anybody's better.
I think it's kind of an apples and oranges thing, and you can't. But
it's kind of like is Michael Keaton your Batman or is Christian Bale? It's like the conversation from Neighbors. Didn't you ever see the movie Neighbors? Yeah. They have that conversation. Who's your Batman? Is it Keaton? Is it fucking Christian Bale? Or is it fucking Affleck? And if it's Affleck, then go away.
I like Affleck.
He was good as Batman. Yes.
How in the fuck are you going to overstep Adam West like he wasn't the greatest Batman in the history of the comics? Okay, you didn't even give him a mention.
Statement. Now you're going to acknowledge that statement.
Greatest.
I would take
movies, not TV shows.
He had a movie.
I would take.
I think.
I just had a brain. He did have a movie. Adam West did have a movie. The guy that voiced him forever.
Are you talking about Joker
Joaquin
2?
Phoenix.
I liked the first Joker movie.
The first one was good. I didn't see the second one. I heard it was horrible, and I didn't want to see it.
The second one was bad. Singing. Yeah, don't see the bad.
Everyone I actually respect.
It's like Warner Brothers decided to not make any coherent movies when it came to the DC comics to where they can tie anything together.
Just have Mark Hamill be him. Fine. He did the voice.
I don't know. I think so Batman wise, it's Michael Keaton all day long, hands down. I'm sorry, Christian Bale with his I own a panel wagon and hand out candy when I'm not Batman voice just doesn't do it for me. But hey, I got a Ford 1500 Econoline and a bag full of candy.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
I don't know. I don't know. I think Heath Ledger. I mean, there was more depth allowed to that character. I mean, like I said, there are two totally different things. But, Batman wise, fucking Michael Keaton all day long. I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
Yeah, what sucks is when Heath Ledger died, I think they were actually going to bring the Joker back on the third movie, but they had to kind of pivot.
They were, yeah. And then they were going to make it with him, and then they were going to have Leo as the Riddler. And that kind of fell through.
Well,
the new Batman movie with
too.
The Robert Pattinson one,
I was
really
surprisingly
shocked.
Yes, I did actually like that.
Though they did have to use body doubles for most of it because he refused to gain muscle.
I don't want to be muscular.
Yeah, he didn't want to be that big. He didn't want to get jacked, even though they said, "Hey, this is Batman. You're gonna get a little bit bigger."
Yeah.
And then he didn't.
Michael Keaton didn't.
You
just put little foam things in there.
Yeah.
Multiplicity is a good movie.
It is the fourth.
It is, yeah.
The fourth clone is the best.
Yes.
It's great.
You know what happens, like when you make a copy of a copy and it's not quite as clear as the first one?
That movie was awesome.
Did he say he liked pancakes in that movie?
I think so.
Speaking of pancakes, no.
Yeah, I get to school.
So have you told? No, it's not really totally off. It's off of Tron. I thought Tron was a good movie. I think the biggest thing that hurt that movie is it was rushed. There could have been way more story to that, and there may have been. I think people are worn out on 3-hour movies. I don't mind them as long as they're good and they keep your attention.
Yeah,
this one was like exactly a 2-hour movie. This one was like almost exactly 2 hours, and part of it felt rushed, but it was just like
it seemed like boom,
what
boom,
are we
boom,
doing
boom,
here?
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. I was like, why are we?
And you
not
could read it, like like the first time you watched it. Did you notice that you could kind of? And I do this on purpose.
I knew exactly where it was going.
Yeah, I wish I didn't do that.
Yeah.
It's like I don't allow the story to unfold. I try to guess like where they're going. And nowadays, and I don't know if it's because people are using AI to write movies, but like they're very predictable.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's part of it.
But I mean, I enjoyed it. Do you think part of the problem with some of the ticket sales and stuff like that is kind of like with Avatar, where they're just waiting too damn long to come out with these movies?
Yeah.
Oh, I think a little bit, yeah. But with
Avatar, hell, you didn't even get the post-credits scene.
Yeah.
Because you hadn't seen Aries in a while. Not Aries. Evolution. Legacy.
Nice try, though.
And I like that movie.
Was his son in
Legacy? I liked.
Was his son in the movie?
No, the guy from the second movie from Legacy was not in this one. They talked about him for like a second, and then just they ignored him.
He was good.
No, I liked it. Yeah.
No, Legacy was a good movie. I think Aries was good. It just lacked depth because I feel like they had to rush through it to make the story fit in a certain time limit.
Yeah, it could have been good. I just didn't like the story because it was predictable and it was kind of like, okay, he's now all of a sudden have a conscience and he's still lazy. He's just like, oh, okay, I'm going to go do this thing. Oh, I'm going to go over here. Oh, it's 28 minutes. I'm dead.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, you know how we're bitching about 3-hour movies and we're at 2.5 hours.
Yeah, well, we're better than a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
Quick.
So what am I watching? What am I watching next week?
Well, you know what?
I can't remember.
Here's what we're going to do next week.
Nuremberg.
You're going to do.
Fuck's Nuremberg. I haven't even heard of it.
It's about the Nuremberg trial.
I want you to do your movie review at the beginning of the episode, and I want you to do it on Snowpiercer because that's what we're talking about next week.
Good. Yeah, I'll do that one.
Snowpiercer. Who are the real villains in that movie? Quick thing. Have you seen I don't know if
The
this is
Jello
real.
makers.
Yeah, those were good. Whoever came up with that idea is a little fucked up.
Jesus.
Have you
Whoever
seen
came
these
up with
things
that
going
fucking
around on
movie.
Facebook about fan people trying to bring back the Jack Snyder universe for DC?
Well, he keeps coming out with these pictures. Like he did a thing about Cavill. He released some pictures of Cavill in the suit, and he released pictures of Affleck in the suit. So he keeps putting this out there, and people are like, "Yes, bring that back."
I don't mind Affleck as Batman, but his character will never have a standalone movie. As far as like
unless he writes it,
a side character, in the movie, I think he works
I
fine.
think Affleck directed it.
I didn't mind. I actually prefer.
He was supposed to get 3 more movies by himself, and then he
Well-
was going to write them and direct them. At least one of them he was going to write and direct, and then they just went to shit.
Well, I prefer Jack Snyder's version, the 4-hour movie of Justice League.
Yeah,
way better.
And I like that Joker, in the post-credit scene, like the post-apocalyptic Joker. That one was I like that, but
I think we can all agree that James Gunn's dream of having a DC universe is pretty well dead on arrival.
He's gonna make it. It's gonna keep going. They got a Green Lantern show coming out.
Good.
I don't think it's. I don't know.
Then the Penguin. Well, that has nothing to do with James Gunn.
That's
the Dark Comics.
Yeah, the Penguin show was pretty good, and I thought the Batman movie was pretty good. I didn't.
Yep.
Superman movie was. Yeah.
I think they need to bring back
Peacemaker. Peacemaker was good. I liked Peacemaker
is good
until the last episode of the
was.
I haven't seen the new season.
The second season? It's yeah, it ties into Superman a bit.
Okay.
All right. Well, we have been on for an extremely long time. A response to, I guess, a question that was asked last week before we, or after we had dropped off. The meaning behind "Don't be boring, be a pirate" means absolutely nothing other than you probably aren't going to run into many boring pirates.
Someone asked you that?
Apparently, it was asked after we had gone because of the delay. We weren't able to see it. So,
speaking of pirates, Johnny Depp probably going to get back to being Jack Sparrow. They're going to. I
thought he said apparently he's going to get a shit ton of llamas. We're going to do something on 9/11. I got my thoughts.
Yeah.
That would be a good conspiracy theory show if Kevin could ever. Maybe you can watch the Tucker Carlson one where I'm pretty sure he's going to blame it on the Jews.
Probably. I'll watch it anyways.
Yes. All right. Well, this has been a great show. Thanks for everybody for watching. Until next time, I'm Josh.
And I'm Kevin.
And I'm Matt.
And this was the lost art of Common Sense.
Common Sense.
Common Sense.
Common Sense.
Don't be boring. Be a pirate.
And keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I went over you, Kevin.
You did.
I always go first, dickhead.
Well, you waited too long. Keep that vinyl spinning. All right, we'll see you next week, everybody.
How about go fuck yourself, John?